come around is when I feel like I'm safe and sound. Why does it have to be that way? Every single day I feel this way.
My heart froze, my shit ice cold, Trey. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads, pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys, put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze, bust you down in all the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey.
Shit ice cold, Trey.
Come around is when I feel like I'm safe and sound. Why does it have to be that way? Every single day I feel this way.
My heart froze, my shit ice cold, Trey. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads, pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys, put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze, bust you down in all the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey.
Shit ice cold, Trey.
Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey.
Shit ice cold, Trey.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Damon in the building. Let me wipe off my camera, gang. My bad. Being unprofessional with a messed up camera. What's good, family? It's your boy Damon back in the building. Want to talk some Hawks basketball with y'all today, man. First of all, let me start off with saying what an amazing performance by our Atlanta Hawks last night against the Charlotte Hornets. Y'all already know, for some reason, we be having hard times against the fucking Hornets, bro. I don't know why we can't beat these dudes consistently, but it is what it is. But last night, salute to them boys. Them boys came out. It was actually a close game. I'm going to keep it a buck. It was actually a boring close game. What? Midway? Like beginning of the second quarter, and then the Hawks went on a crazy run. It was some like 25-4 type run to just blow the game open. Then it just got out of hand in the second half. Salute to the homeboy. Bruno Fernando with a career high 25 points last night. You feel me? Love to see it. We needed that win. And I know. Okay, hold up. First of all, let me get my shout outs. I forgot to salute the family. Who we got in the building? Tap in. Let me know you messing with me tonight, man. Salute to the homeboy Sports and Society, man. Salute to the homeboy Torian in the building. Salute to that homeboy Daniel Sports Highlights in the building. He always tapping in. Salute to the homie Virgo Life always tapping in. The homeboy SS in the building. SS, let me send you that damn song, man. Let me send you that song. I'm gonna send you that song, man. Salute to the homeboy Sylvester in the building. Yeah, we 10th seed, baby. We pretty much locked into that 10th seed too. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. Salute to the homeboy TGK Garcia in the building. Holla at my guy if you like that Mavs content, man. Him, Rail, King. Tap in with them boys, man. They're the Mavs fans. Salute to the homeboy Southside. Yeah, we got to plan something, man. We got to plan something, TGK. Yeah. I think because I think we play on a Thursday. And I was thinking about going up there, man. I'm like, damn, should I go up there? Then I gotta drive all the way back. I'm still undecided, but I might drive up to Dallas though. I might be up there. But gotta send me the song too. Yeah, I got you, sports. I got you. I'm gonna send a song out, man. I'm gonna send it to y'all. But so let's chop it up a little bit, man. Let's pull up let's look at some Atlanta Hawks basketball. My bad, family. I didn't do a post-game live show last night. Sorry about that, but hey, listen. Your boy was tired. You feel me? I was tired, man. But let me pull up this box score. Let's look at the numbers for last night. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and share it so y'all can see what I'm looking at. You feel me? We're gonna start off with this right here. Boom. Okay. Let's start right here, family. Let's start right here. Okay. Last night, you look at those numbers right there, bro. Look at those shooting numbers right there. Do y'all see these shooting numbers right here? This is where I'm at right here. I need to get a highlighter. This is where I'm at right here. I'm at the bottom. As a team against the Hornets last night, gang, we shot 55.6% as a team from the field. Freaking amazing. Amazing. Do y'all hear me? Amazing. We shot, that's got to be a team record. I don't remember last time we shot this high from three. 48%. Wait, we shot 50% one time. Recently, too. Maybe it's just in Clippers. But last night, 48% from three on 42 attempts. That's crazy. Who did that damage last night from three? Let's see. Vic was 3 for 4. Amazing. Hunter, 1 for 8, 12% from three. Lord have mercy. 4 for 14 from the field last night. What exactly did Hunter do last night? His numbers look like say he didn't do nothing. 11 points. Clint Capella, 5 for 11. That's unacceptable from Clint. Like, there's no way he can shoot 40-something. He need to be shooting 60%, bro. Anything less than 60%, hell, at this point, I'll take 55%. Anything less than 55% from Clint at this point is unacceptable, bro. Unacceptable why he's not 55%. Like, should be 65, but I'm being nice. Why he not 55% and higher from the field when everything he shoot come from within the goddamn restricted area. Like, that's crazy to me. Salute the Bogey. Bogey, 50% from the field, 50% from three, 12 points. Murray, crazy efficient, 10 for 14, 7 for 5. The boy shot 70%. The boy shot 77% from three on 9 attempts. The man shot 10 for 14. Talking about crazy efficient. 28 points, 12 assists, 7 boards, almost with the triple dub. The boy Garrison Matthews, 6 for 8 from the field, 4 for 6 from three. Garrison with 20. Bruno, 25 points. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Why does Bruno shoot 11 for 14? Like, all your shots in the restricted area and you shooting 45%. Like, that's crazy to me. Salute to Trent. Salute to the homeboy Dialing. I saw him when he hit that three. His stroke looked good. I don't know about what happened to him the rest of the game. He got a good solid 20. Salute to the old vet, Wes Matthews. Hornets. We held the Hornets to 41% shooting, 28% from three, and we held them to under 100 points. Now, I know some of y'all gonna come up here, and I know some of y'all gonna say some bullshit like, it's the Hornets. This is what I'm gonna tell you. Okay. This is what I'm gonna tell you. Okay. We usually lose to the Hornets. Let's call a spade a spade. We usually lose to the Hornets. So I'll look at this win in two ways, actually 3 ways. 3. 1, you beat a team for some reason who had our number. No matter who they had playing, they had our number. They would always make it a game or they would win the game. 2, we're showing that on paper, a team like the Hornets on paper, this lineup that we put out there should beat the Hornets. Well, with who the Hornets was playing, we should have beat them. So I look at that as a positive. You're beating a team that you're supposed to beat. That's a positive to me. Okay. Then I look at the third thing is, once again, you hold another team under 100 points. And, we're seeing how we looking like without Trey Young. So that way, when Trey Young come back, then the coach can come up with a new type of, hopefully a new type of defensive look. Maybe he's seeing something he could do now offensively when Trey get back. To me, last night is nothing but positive, man. It's nothing but positive to me. We need all these wins we can get. We are locked. Let's be real, family. Let me show y'all something here. Let's go to standings. Let me show y'all something. Right here. You see the Atlanta Hawks? Look at the Atlanta Hawks. 31-39. Okay. Look for us to get out of the play-in. Look at that. Brooklyn, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Let me count that again. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. We are 5.5 games in front of them. Like, we actually gained a game against these dudes because they're not trying to get in that play-in. They done lost 6 in a row. They're going to keep losing. I think, hell, the only team they beat our ass twice for some odd reason. I don't know. But we lost to them twice. They're not trying to get in that play-in. We're probably not going to catch Chicago, right? I mean, we will have to go on the winning streak. Right now, what are we, 23, 24? We're 2.5 games behind with, I think, 11 games to go. Does it make a big difference if we finish in the 9th spot or the 10th spot? No, it doesn't matter. 9th or 10th, it doesn't matter because we still going to end up playing the Celtics in the playoffs if we beat the Bulls. The only difference is, if I'm not mistaken, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, is that we will have home court. That playing game going to be played in Atlanta if we catch the Bulls. That's a big if. Probably not going to happen. Okay, so you might as well root for the team to win because losing does nothing. It does nothing for us. It's not going to improve nothing for us. We can lose, but guess what? The Nets going to keep losing too. So it is what it is. So we will be in the play-in, man. Unless we just lose every game and the Nets win every game, we'll be in the play-in. Might as well embrace that, right? But now let's switch topics. Let me go to let me talk about DeJounte Murray, man. So I got on Twitter, X, and I see this right here. DeJounte Murray in March. Mind you, it's March 24th. So this is 3 weeks. Murray is giving you 26 points, 8 assists, 2 steals, making 4 3-pointers a game. I wish they would have put his shooting percentage up. But I can do that. I ain't even got a trip. I can go do it myself. Only player in the NBA to rank top 10 in points, assists, steals, and threes in the month of March, right? And what do they say? 4 straight points and assists, double-doubles is the second longest of his career and the longest of his Hawks career. So, and the homeboy Charlie added right here saying, actually an incredible month from Murray, better scoring than some of the top guards in the league for the month of March, right? Now, for some reason, man, like, I don't know why people just don't say good job, Murray. Like, that really blows my mind, man. It's like they just can't say shit like that. they can't get credit when a player on our team is balling, right? So I mean, people pull up all this nonsense, mumbo jumbo shit. They pull up all these numbers, this net rate and shit. But I'm gonna tell you something with me, man. I'm gonna tell you what the truth is. At the end of the day, right? All the analytics dudes, whatever the numbers, listen, you could pull up whatever number you want. You could pull up whatever metric you want. You could pull up any number. It's only one number that matters. Okay? Well, two, depending on how you want to look at it. It's only two that matter. Wins and losses. That's the only thing that matters. That's it. You could pull up and say, man, guess what? Every time Murray went on the floor, the net rating say we're 0.2, we're 0.5 bad. Did we win the fucking game? That's the first question. Was the game won? That's the first question. Because all those numbers don't mean shit if you win in a game. It don't mean shit. See, numbers don't lie, right? Numbers don't lie, but numbers can be manipulated. They can be manipulated. Like, I'm sure I could go in NBA.com or sign up for any of these stat websites, go in there, pull up 10 games where Trey was bad. Pull up 10 games where Jalen was bad. Pull up 10 games where somebody on this team was bad. When Murray was bad. When whoever was bad. It ain't hard to do. You know why it's so easy? Because we suck as a team. We're awful. We're 31 and 38. We're awful this year. So it ain't hard to go find 10. All these listen, every last player on this team shit the bed this season, bro. For more than one game at a time. Multiple games. You don't believe? Go look it up. Go look it up. Multiple players have shit the bed this year. Let me be quiet. Excuse me, my bad. All of them that play meaningful minutes have shit the bed this year. Some point in the season, they didn't had a 4 or 5 game stretch where they was motherfucking awful. Where they was trash. So I just find it funny that you'll pull up all these Murray stats, and I'll be like, where these put up stats up from the beginning of the season when we was fucking awful? You feel me? Pull those stats up. See, with me, man, listen, man, at the end of the day, I know people like to use those analytics to try to tell the story of the game, to tell you how you won the game. I test a wholly different story, dog. The eye test a whole different story. But at the end of the day, it's about winning the game. It's about winning the game. People, they're just trying to play the numbers. They try to play the numbers with the threes. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'll take a guy. When you got 60% chance of making a 2, I mean, it's still better odds than the average 3-pointer. The average 3-point shooter shooting what, 34, 35%? So you got a better chance. So I mean, listen, people are always try to manipulate numbers, man. But like I say, if your bait, see, for me, I only got one standard: wins and losses. That's my standard. I judge everything. I judge the whole organization. I have my whole life. Ever since I followed the Hawks, I only judge them by wins and losses. And then if we make the playoffs, I judge them by how we do in the playoffs. I don't use those mumbo jumbo analytic numbers because they can be manipulated, man. They can be manipulated to try to prove a point. And it's just the way it is, right? It's the way it is. And we also understand that during an 82-game season, players going to struggle. It is what it is. Some players start hot, some players start cold. Some players get in the middle of the season, turn to a bum. Think about it. They all have done it. Trey was trash at the beginning of the season. Bay was trash shooting the 3 from December, January. He was trash. And then he started heating up. Murray had a bad run. They all have had awful runs during the season, man. That's why we are we're an underachieving ball club. Point blank, period. They've all struggled. You know, then you can throw in the injuries. Trey had to go out there and play with dudes when we injured. Murray got to go out there, play with dudes when we injured. That it is what it is. It's next man up mentality. That's what it is. So for people to try to pull up these little advanced stats, bro, I can go it right. I can go in the same location, man, pull up bad games, bro. A bad stretch of games from players, dog. It's not hard, man. It ain't hard at all, right? Now, what does your eye test tell you? What your eye test tell you when you watching the Hawks? I'll tell you what my eyes tell me, right? Since Trey Young got injured, what do my eyes tell me? My eyes tell me this, that offensively, we struggle offensively. Okay. The offense, you can just look at the offense and you got to keep it a buck. It just don't run as smooth as it does with Trey Young. You see a lot of passes that could be made, not getting made. It is what it is. That's what I see on the offensive side of the basketball. What else do I see out there? I see effort. I've seen a lot of effort being given during this time. A lot of effort. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you why the effort is picked up, because I don't know. I don't know why the effort picked up. And unless you're an Atlanta Hawk player in that locker room, you don't know neither. You can speculate all you want, right? But I don't know. I don't know why they decided to play defense against the Clippers and then come out against the Lakers and shit the bed. I don't know. I don't know why they come out and lose to the Hornets all the time. I don't know why they decide last night they wanted to turn up and play some basketball on both ends of the. I don't know why, right? But they did it. They did it. So my eye test, what my eye test tells me, it tells me that we do have talent on this team. There's talent there, right? But what's one of the biggest issues with role players and say like starters? Them role players coming off the bench, you don't know what you're gonna get. They're not consistent, is what I would say. You don't know what you're gonna get from that role player. You know, you didn't know you was gonna get 25 from Bruno last night. You didn't know you was gonna get 20 something from Garrison Matthews last night. You don't know that, right? You don't expect it either. But guess what? When Trey Young go out there, you expect 26 and 11. When Murray go out there without Trey, you expect 26 and some efficient shooting. When Murray go out there with Trey, I expect Murray to get 20 points. So, I mean, that's the biggest difference for me. But those dudes, we do have some talent there. Now, can the front office put the talent together? That's the thing. Can they put the talent together? I don't know. Now, here's the question. Do I believe they can? I don't believe in Landry Fields. I don't believe in him. Why? Damon, why you don't believe in Landry Fields? The number one reason why I don't believe in Landry Fields, because he don't have a track record. He has no track record of building a contending team at the NBA level. He doesn't have a track record. So I don't believe it. Now, I would love for him to prove me wrong. Trust me. I would love for Landry Fields to prove me wrong and build a contender, because I'm about wins. You feel me? I'm about wins. Okay. But if you ask me now, do I believe in him? My answer will be no. I don't believe in him. Okay. But like I said, why? Because he don't have no track record. What his resume don't say nothing when it comes to building a championship basketball team. His resume doesn't say nothing when it comes to building a sustained winner. His resume doesn't say nothing when it comes to building a respectable franchise. I mean, it is what it is. And if y'all know something I don't know, let me know. Let me know. It's the same reason when I be talking trash about Quinn Snyder. I give him his credit in the regular season. I'll be like, yeah, he's a regular season front runner. Then when he get in the playoffs, he shit the bed. That's why I call him a playoff loser. I ain't make it. I don't know why people be acting so surprised when I say that. He's a playoff loser. He's never been to a conference final as a head coach. He had 8 years in Utah to get the job done. He was a number 1 seed. He had a 3-1 lead at one point. He's been out coached by freaking Jason Kidd in the playoffs. And people look at me when I say he's a playoff loser, they look crazy. And let me tell you something. When I say that, listen, the first words out their mouth, because they know I'm right, and it's really nothing they can say when I say that shit. The first words out their mouth is Nate McMillan. That's the first words out their mouth, because they know I'm right. He's a playoff loser. He's tricked off series. He's been a number 1 seed in the conference and could make it to the conference finals. So I don't understand why people get upset when I say he's a playoff loser. He's an average coach to me. He's not a winner. I mean, excuse me, he's a regular season winner. He's a playoff loser. It is what it is. And then the first thing they say, well, Nate McMillan, and I gotta tell people, I don't care about Nate McMillan, bro. I don't care about Nate McMillan. Only reason I talk about Nate McMillan, I just be trolling, bro. I just be trolling. I just want to see, do y'all keep the same standard that you have for Nate McMillan for Quinn Snyder? That's why I always bring that up. And if you notice, every time I bring up Nate McMillan, it has something to do with Quinn Snyder, the shit y'all say about Quinn. Or y'all say something about Nate, and I just want to see, do y'all keep it funky? So like when y'all say, y'all be like, I'm so mad Nate McMillan ain't played Jalen Johnson. Woo, 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 woo. Let me listen, I be dying laughing. Because Nate McMillan said he need to work on his defense. He wasn't good on the defensive side of the ball. That's what Nate said. And then Quinn Snyder said, Quinn Snyder said it himself when he took over. They said, hey, what's up with AJ and JJ? He said, hey, they both got to work on their defending. I'll be like, so why are people mad Nate McMillan when he said he didn't play him because of his defense? And then when the new coach get here that they love and like, and he said, I don't hear shit. Not one word, right? But then, man, listen. That's just so funny to me, man. Listen, wins and losses, guys. Wins and losses. Those are the only number that should matter to Hawk fans. We not in the position to be going to advanced metrics. We're not a winning franchise. We're not a winning franchise. We're not a Celtics. We're not a Laker. We are the Atlanta Hawks. The last thing we should be worried about is, hey man, what's Bruno Fernando plus minus when Trey Young on the court, but it's on a Sunday? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? This season has been awful. Underachieving season. And people are only mad at DeJounte Murray. I'll be like, how can you blame this whole season on one guy? That is so funny to me. So some fans blame the whole season on Murray, and I'll be like, but he's having his best offensive year ever. His best offensive year ever. And then people tell me, well, he wasn't brought here to score the ball. His primary job is to defend. So what about the other players? Their job ain't to defend. Murray can't guard everybody. He can't guard everybody. Come on, man. Like, I don't understand. I just don't understand, man. Like, I don't understand the DeJounte Murray hate at all, bro. Like, I just don't get it. Now, let me say this. Y'all know me. Y'all know my motto. I'll trade anybody if it makes my team better now. I'll say it again, because for some reason people act like they don't know that's what I stand on. I will trade anybody, okay? Let me say it again. I will trade anybody if it make my team better now. Right? So it's a few people who's hit me up and they said, hey, Damon, hey, listen, man, I like Murray, but he said, what the homeboy told me, he said, I'm gonna keep it real. He's probably our best asset right now. And I agree with him. I said, yeah, you right. He's our best tradable asset right now. He said, so that's why I would like to move on from him to see if we could get something to help us A, B, C, and D. I don't got a problem with that. I'm like, we should. That's the GM's job. This team has underachieved. This team is 31-38. I don't see nobody's job should be safe. I just don't get it. I don't get it. We are an underachieving team. I don't know no Hawk fan who said, maybe one, who thought we was going to barely win 30 games. I don't know no fan who said that at the beginning of the year. Yeah, we gonna be a 10th seed and we're gonna struggle to win 30 games. I ain't never heard nobody say that before when the season started. I ain't hear none of that shit. None of it. Here's the other one. Here's the other one I like. Hey, we were just this just a developmental year. Get the fuck out. Are you kidding me? I bet you the owner didn't know that. I bet you Tony Russell didn't know this was a developmental year. I bet that. And I know that for a fact. I know it for a fact. Nobody told him this was some developmental year. Y'all just made that shit up. Y'all just made that shit up, and instead of just keeping it a buck as a fan and just say, bruh, we are awful this year. Ownership, front office, y'all need to do something about it. Fix it. Instead of making up excuses. I don't know why y'all be making up excuses, man. We awful this year, dog. Underachieve. I'm over here. I thought we was finna win 50-some games. I'm betting money. I bet money we was gonna be a 5th seed or better. Lost that. And then people got the nerve to try to come and tell me this a development. Are you crazy? Only person who believe that is people who don't follow the Hawks. If you follow the Hawks, you know that ain't true. You know that ain't true. Huh. And then you better hope we win next year. Because you better hope we do better next year. Because I don't want to hear no excuse about another developmental year. Demond, it take 2 years to y'all be tripping me out, man. So now let me talk about another thing, man. The salary cap. I did a whole video breakdown of our salary cap. So let's look at our salary cap situation real quick, gang. We're gonna take let's look at our cap hell that we're in right now. Let me go and drop this link just in case anybody need to tap in, get some thoughts out. Let me drop this link for y'all. Boom, boom, boom. Anybody need to tap in? There goes the link. Holla at your boy. We're going to be up here maybe for about an hour. Okay, let's talk about our cap situation here, gang. Okay, so people keep asking me, Demond, we can't sign nobody. You just can't, what did he say? I just can't go sign somebody this offseason for any amount of money. Let's look at our cap situation. Let's see what do we have going on. Okay, so this is this year's salary cap. Salaries. Okay. Active roster cap, $149 million. $6 million in dead money. Total cap is 156. Max cap space, -$20 million. Okay. -$20 million in cap space. Meaning what, gang? We are over the cap. Okay. You're over the cap, but you're not in the luxury tax threshold for this year. Okay. So this year, let me show y'all something. You could have signed another player. Okay. You could have signed another player if you had a roster spot available. Why do I say that? Because you still had your exceptions left. Okay. You had your exceptions left because we don't pay the tax. Okay. We don't pay the tax, so you get the mid-level exception, which changes every year. The NBA dictates what the mid-level is, the CBA, the NBA. Okay. This year it was $12 million. You had $12 million left to spend to add to this team. Okay. Y'all see that, right? You see that, right? To add to this team. Now, if you wanted to stay under the salary cap for this year, you could go up, excuse me. If you wanted to stay under the luxury tax, okay? Because we haven't hit the luxury tax threshold, okay? We have not hit the threshold. What is the threshold? 2023 NBA luxury tax threshold, $165 million. What's that mean for us? We are $9 million away from the luxury tax. You $9 million away from the luxury tax. Okay. You have $12 million to spend. He could have spent $8 million and got NBA level player without going into the luxury tax. But we didn't. We didn't. We started the season with a full roster. I ain't never seen it. 18 players on this roster, dog, where you couldn't add to. The only reason you got Vic Krejci is because you took away the two-way contract from Miles Norris that's still at College Park. They could have went and got another player if they wanted to. The reason we got all these injuries and you don't see one player to a 10-day contract this year because we didn't have an available roster spot. Usually you want to keep one roster spot open just for shit like this happened to us this year. So you can sign dudes to 10 days if you need some bodies. We chose not to do none of that. You had an opportunity when we had that roster spot when we cut Patty Mills. When you cut Patty Mills, you could have went and got it if there was I don't know who was available. I can't remember now. But you could have went and got somebody. We chose not to do it. We chose to give it to Trent Forrest. Hey, they say we needed another guard. It is what it is. I ain't here to argue with Landry Fields and them. That's their job. I'm just a fan voicing my opinion. Okay. Now let's go to next year. So next year, let's go 2024, 25 next year for the Atlanta Hawks. Okay. Pay attention. Look at me now. Let's go down to cap. What's going to be the luxury? What's going to be the cap next year? Okay. Next year, the salary cap is at $141 million. Okay. $141 million cap. That's if we don't get rid of nobody. This whole current roster came back next year. Everybody came back. You will be $45 million over the cap. $45 million over the cap. Okay? If you brought everybody back. What does that include? That includes our active rosters players, meaning who? Your players already on a current contract for 24-25. That's 163. Listen to me. Just the players that we have that's on a contract for next year, we are at $163 million. We are already over the cap. The cap is 141. The roster cap is 163. Damon, where do you get that from? Right here. Look, these are your dudes who own contract next year that don't have no player option or no team option. Boom, 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 boom. You see these dudes? Okay. Now, you got your cap holes. What they say? We got 23 million in cap hole, right? Cap hole, 23 million. What does that mean? Those are players that's going to be free agents. They don't have an NBA contract for 24-25. Okay? They're going to be free agents. So what they do is they put a cap hole on each player. So it's like they taking a slot. If you had like a Excel spreadsheet, they taking a slot and they assign them a number depending on how long they've been in the league and all that jazz. Okay. So let's look at the cap hole. Now we already over the cap. We are already over the salary cap. Okay. Bay cap figure 13 million. Okay. Trent, 2 million. Wesley, 2 million. Vic, 1.8. Lundy, 1.8. Dylan, 1.8. That's your cap holes right there. Okay, this your cap holes. So 23 million in cap hole. Active roster is 163. Okay. What do we know about the Atlanta Hawks? What does the history of the Atlanta Hawks tell you? It tells you we don't pay the luxury tax. We don't pay the luxury tax. So what did Chris ask me? Can we sign a player outright without making a trade? You could if you wanted to. How's that possible, Damon? Renouncing the rights to these players. Now you can cut them, get a trading session like you did John Collins. You can get them out, you can just cut them. Clear the space. Clear the space. Clear it. Whatever the dude make. If the dude make 20 million, clear 20 million in cap space. Clear it out. I mean, it's all type of ways around the cap. It's all type of ways around the cap. You got to know how to manipulate the cap. It ain't hard, man. I mean, I'm saying it to me as a fan, right? Obviously, let me put this out there. With Landry Fields, Kyle Korver, the front office is way more detailed. It's way more detailed than what I'm saying. I can only tell you the fan because I never been in an NBA front office. I'm just a fan. Okay. So I don't want to see him have nobody think I'm trying to downplay no damn NBA general manager. I know it's way more intricate than that. Way more intricate. But we just talking basic numbers, basic shit. Okay? Basic shit. Clear the space. Clear it. But in reality, what are we going to do? First of all, we got to get out of the luxury tax threshold. You got to get out the luxury tax threshold. How are we going to do that? Okay? Look at all these players. You ain't trading Trey. Okay? You're not gonna trade Murray and not get shit back. Are you gonna dump? Are you gonna salary dump Clint Capella again, even though he's an expiring contract? Hunter? Are you gonna get rid of Hunter? You gonna get rid of Bogey, Double O, Jalen, Bufkin, Griffin? You got to clear something. What's that? 40, 43, 68, 90, 110, 27. Nope. 110. Yep. 127. I mean, it's up there. So how do you expect to re-sign a Sadiq Bey? How you going to re-sign Sadiq Bey? How you going to sign Sadiq? How you going to keep Trent Force? How you going to keep Wesley Matthews? Are you keeping Vic? Are you keeping Seth? How do we get out of the luxury tax? Because you starting in the tax. You're starting in the luxury tax. What's the luxury tax threshold? Let's look at it. Luxury tax total 171. 171 is where you hit the luxury tax at, right? That's where you hit the tax at 171. Total cap 186. 186. 171 is what? 15 million. You got to get under that, according to what usually the Hawks do. They want to get out the tax. They got to get under 171 to get out the tax. We're going to be over the cap. The cap is 163 this year. 163. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. That's where we're at right now. I'm sorry. That's what we're at right now. The cap for next year is 141. 141. You could be over the cap. You can go over the luxury. You can go out over the tax. Excuse me, over the cap. We always are over the cap. We're always over the cap. But we've never, under Tony Wrestler, never paid the luxury tax. We never went over that number. Let me bring on the homeboy Mike, man.
Yo, what up? What up, man?
Nah, just talking some stuff, man, that I was talking to people on Twitter about, man. And like trying to explain to people, man, like one, contract wise, we're in a bad position. One. Two, I was talking about I posted the numbers that DJ put up since March. And like the dude scorching. And people on Twitter, niggas was coming up there hating as usual. I don't right, like here. That's what DJ been putting up in the month of March right here. Let me show you. Like, I just don't understand why they be just blame DJ for everything. Like, that shit crazy. But like, that shit is weird to me, man. Like, I be like, damn. But so I don't know if there it go. So you see Murray in March, 26 points, 8 assists, 2 steals, made 4 threes a game. Then they even said for the month of March, they say he been up there with the top guards in the league right here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, over Brunson, Fox, Edwards. Now this is just for the month of March. This is just for March. He right there with Luka, better than K, Rozier, Halliburton. Only thing I'm gonna go look at is to go see what's his shooting percentage, because I know he efficient like a mug. And like I just don't understand like the actual hate for DeJounte Murray. And I'm just like I can understand, because I'll trade anybody. But so I understand when people say, you know what, Murray's our best tradable asset. I would like to see what we could get for him. Stuff like that. I ain't got no problem with it. Yeah, you got to do your due diligence as a general manager, right? Especially with this team. This team has underachieved. In my opinion, nobody's job should be safe. Now I understand, you got your NBA politics, but why is there nobody's job should be safe? They all contributed to this awful season. They all have. They've all had awful streaks the whole year. Trey was awful at the beginning of the year. Awful. JJ been awful. Murray has streak when he been awful. Clint been awful almost the whole year. Bay was awful from 3 from December to like March.
True.
And it's just like I'm baffled on how they can just point our season just to one guy. Where if Murray, I'd be like, you can't be serious. You can't be serious. And then I was just going over the money part, because the dude was telling me we can't do shit. Woody woo woo woo. And I like, look, man, I already did a whole video on our cap situation. So I was just going over it again, just showing people where we stand at. And like I tell people, don't get excited if that owner not spending. If he not going into the tax, do not get excited. We're gonna have the same dudes back here next year. Your core players gonna be the same. Cause you gonna package Murray and get who? Murray's not gonna get he ain't gonna get you no offense to Murray, but he not getting all NBA player in their prime, somebody who can come here and turn your team around. He not gonna get you that said type of player. So people, y'all trying to convince me, not you, but people trying to convince me, hey, go trade Murray and go get some fucking random dude that be on the bench for another team. Like, why would I do that? Why? That makes no sense to me. None. And you got to, and I don't know why some people just, you 7-7. Oh, and then another dude tried to throw these advanced stats at me with the damn net rating and woo. But he did it for a game. And my thing is this. At the end of the day, and Mike, you're a coach. You can pull out any fucking advanced metric you want. Anyone you want. At the end of the day, the only thing that matters, what's the team's record?
Pretty much.
Why do I care if I put this lineup, they shoot 80%, but that same lineup, we motherfucking 2-9. But I put
Yep.
out this other lineup, they don't look good together, but we 9-2. Like, I don't care what the metrics say. Look at the record. That's the only thing that matters at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And like
Nah.
I was trying to tell people, those advanced metrics, if you're not doing it for the whole season, bro, like I can go and pull out 10 games on every player on the team and show you a bad 10-game stretch. Like,
Yeah.
look, in this 10 games right here, he was fucking awful. Look, and like Bogey, Trey was awful. Bogey been awful. And I'm talking about for stretches of games. And people act like Murray's the only one who's had a bad streak. But now that he's cooking, it's like they can't, I guess because they hated on him so much, they don't feel right giving him credit.
Mm-hmm.
Because guess what, Mike? Since Trey been out, we 7-7. We 500. We ain't been playing 500 ball all year.
It's not sustainable, and we ain't been playing good teams.
Right? But like I tell people, you can only play who on the schedule. You can't hold that against the players. Oh, y'all playing the Hornets. Well, one thing about the Hornets, it don't matter who we have, we still be losing to them.
Yeah.
We blew their ass out last night. Now, to me, like I tell people, that's only one game. I celebrated one game. Okay. But people just come up with all type of excuses. You're 7-7, and they be like, well, look who you beat. And I'll be telling people, I could pull up those same teams we beat and show you that we lost to their ass.
At some point.
Yeah, we've lost to them this season.
Nah, I feel you. Lost to them, definitely. Yeah, bro. Trust me, I feel you, man. I mean, honestly, man, them niggas, they be getting hurt and stuff like that, bro, by DJ balling, man, because it's a threat, dog. I mean, it's a threat. It's a threat to what most Hawks fans, believe that supposed to be, for whatever time period, I mean, basically Trey, bro. It's a threat to the Trey fans, man, the ones who are Trey fans before they're a Hawks fan. It's a threat. You see DJ balling. You see the team doesn't necessarily have an extreme drop off. You see now that you can kind of argue like, hell, we 500. You know what I'm saying with him. You know what I'm saying at point guard. So it's like, yeah, it's like you got to kind of look at it like, bro, like y'all know me, man. Before this even happened and stuff, like I've been like kind of speculating because to me, I can look at it how we were as is and everybody playing like, bro. I'm thinking that it's kind of safe to assume that you can kind of like move DJ into point guard, put him back into his regular position, and if you can replace Trey's offensive ability at another position on the court, I think that you'll be better off as an actual team. But people got to get out of like, you know what I'm saying? They little hurts and stuff like that. I mean, it'll look silly and it might seem crazy and hard to think about, but also too, Trey your best asset. You know what I'm saying? That'll probably get you something. You feel me? Or whatever. So, I mean, I think I saw something too, or it might have been just a small streak or something, but like I think DJ was having like 4 or 5 steals or something like that too in each game. So it's just like, I don't know, man. It's intriguing. You feel me? And I feel like if the franchise can like get out of like thinking about, I don't know, thinking that only way to sell tickets is by Trey Young or whatever, I think it's something to really just kind of look at. You know what I'm saying? Because DJ ain't no bum. And I've been saying stuff too. It's like I'm kind of like worried to an extent because it's like, all right, Trey is great. I get it. He's a great assist guy. He's a great scorer. But like to be real with you, it's like more guards gonna come into the league, and it's been more guards since we've gotten Trey to like come about to basically, give you 20 and 10 in a sense. You know what I'm saying? No, they don't necessarily average that, but they basically, I'm saying, is guys who have the capability to give you 20 plus points and 10 assists. You know what I'm saying? They probably average like low 20s, maybe 7 assists or something like that. They might average 7 to 8 assists, but it's a lot. It just seems like it's a lot of guys who do that. You know what I'm saying? These days. So it's just like, if you can get that and then you getting better defense, it's something to look at, because if you can keep your team from being, you know what I'm saying, sought out, you know what I'm saying, always basically in a situation where you always got to kind of help. You got to make sure that you can't seamlessly, run certain defensive schemes that you want to, because you can't act like it ain't been a difference with, say, Vit. You know, I know that's kind of like a higher type of extent though, but when you got the ability to say DJ, who already got a long wingspan for his height, you put him at point guard, then you throw in the Vit. Again, I ain't saying start Vit or do that. I'm just using an example of that length. All these games, like if you watch the other broadcasts, whatever, they be mentioning it. They bring it up. They bring up the defense being better. They bring up the fact that stuff like that is bothering, you know what I'm saying, their teams, you know, the shots and stuff like that. So like I said, I mean, if you're really thinking about actually winning, it's something to look at. Because also, too, again, I always say, and what fans do too, they be doing that crazy crap, talking about some, man, nah, I'm like, bro, like what we see isn't what we'll truly have if we move Trey. Like I don't get when dudes be doing that too. It was like the current team, say with DJ out there, and what you see wouldn't be it. Like you will get something in return from Trey. You know what I'm saying? That will go out there as well. You know what I'm saying? In the mix. So if you can be like 500 without the offensive input that Trey brings, and that's not replaced, like shoot, I'm thinking that if you do replace that offensive input, at least the scoring, yeah, you definitely a better team. You know what I'm saying? You over 500. That's I mean, of course, that's my speculation. You feel me? Or whatever. And I feel like I'm right. It's just a matter of the Hawks and everybody else kind of catching up to that thought process. But
I mean, I understand like the logic behind that. I understand the length, how that can improve the defense. Like I understand all that. I mean, and to your point, they also don't look at it. It's not going to be DJ out there with Bruno Fernando. You know, it's not going to be DJ out there with Garrison Matthews. Like you will have legit starters, NBA, you know, better players than those guys getting the bulk of the minutes. Obviously, you still could use those dudes like road dudes, but I'm just saying, like the team, people look at it now and you see Murray with, you know, he's out there playing with who? Bogey. I mean, everybody else hurt. So, I mean, so when they say it, they don't look at it as it's not going to be Trey start. It ain't going to be Bogey starting. It's going to be Murray and somebody else at that shooting guard. It's going to be Murray and Jalen Johnson out there. It's going to be Murray with double O or upgrading the center position out there. I don't think they look at it like that. And I think they hold that against DJ because they'll always revert. They'll try to revert back to his time in San Antonio. And like I was trying to tell the homeboy Jordan one day, when Murray was the starting point guard, they was rebuilding the team. So, I mean, yeah, they had a losing ass record. Just like when we got Trey Young.
My bad. I mean, you're right. They were building the team and they had a losing record. Like, I mean, I get all that though, but also too, like some people act like guys like can't improve. You know what I'm saying? Can't like continue to grow in their just career and stuff like that. And I feel like if you look at it or whatever, DJ is like have improved in some way, probably like every single year of his career. You know what I'm saying? I mean, dude just been like on a steady incline as far as like his consistency, and then also too like his jump shot and stuff like that getting better throughout his career. You know what I'm saying? Because like some of those stuff wasn't there, you know what I'm saying, at the beginning and stuff like that, having that ability. So I mean, you know, some guys is like that with them. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like they, you know, you get better progressively. You know what I'm saying? Throughout, yeah.
And also their career. And you know what else I'm hearing is, you know, when I watch the interviews for the players, you know, they saying DJ is a good leader. I mean, just last night, Bruno Fernando, that was the first word out of his mouth. He said DJ.
Man, see, bro.
I mean, like,
I ain't taking no shots at Trey, man.
I'm not taking shots. Bro. I'm just telling you what players said.
No, I know, but I'm saying though, it's like when we start to go down that path and talk about it, it's like it start coming off as like shots at Trey, and it's just like.
But it's like you said though, Mike. It's like you said though, you only feel some type of way if you are a player fan first. If you a Hawks fan, what we did this year, you should be open to anything. Not saying you should agree, not saying we should do it, but you should be like, I'm listening.
it, bro. Because
is
none
what
of
Tony's
the
saying. Does it make sense? But when you're a fan, when you're a player of a fan first, you can't look at the team.
yeah, you can't step back and just kind of really objectively. I feel like really look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, nah, you really can't, man. I don't think so. Again, man, this Trey and the organization fought for bringing DJ in here. I'm just like, shoot, it kind of make the transition more seamless. You know what I'm saying? It's like it won't be a stupid huge drop off at point guard, like I said. And then you go and get, like, say, if you can get the offensive production and JJ continues in his trajectory, and even with Trey here, all of us as Hawks fans already kind of like on the same page and agreement that, like, ideally we need JJ to develop to be our best player. That's even with Trey here. So again, you still have JJ, you feel me? So you still have that part that you hoping that we as a fan base that this becomes our best guy. We ain't saying DJ be that. DJ will still be, just on the roster, second or third. I'm just saying, like, you won't drop off at point guard, basically. You know what I'm saying? Somebody been in the run team. Then you got JJ. That's still that'll be your offensive, you know what I'm saying, great passer, this and that or whatever type thing. You got that. And then, like I said, you go get something else who can give you 20 points, 20 plus points, bro. Like, you ain't, like I said, bro, like what you might think that you drop off in, like, I don't know, the assists per se or whatever, which is I don't think you would. You'll drop off when it coming off from one person. But a combination of DJ and JJ, I don't think it'll be a drop off. And then, like I said, you get the points part or whatever. Like, what you'll go up and solidify defense would, like, do us better. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, again, as a team and record wise, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Yeah. Because bro, what you were saying, bro.
And it's just like, and then it's like this, like the homeboy Virgo, he said DJ is not a league guard.
Yeah, I was just reading that too.
I don't understand how people come up with that. Like,
I don't know.
How do you know he's not what's the criteria to be a league guard on a winning team?
Right.
Like,
the only reason why Trey's a league guard on the winning team is because the Eastern Conference Finals run. But bro, we was under 500 that year too, was we not?
Yeah, we was under 500 until Nate McMillan took over.
That's what I'm saying. Technically, we ain't been no winning team either, bro. Like, point blank, like record wise. But yeah, we had our little run. So now niggas like, oh, we win it. No, we ain't, bro. You see what we really are.
Like I don't get when people say stuff like that. Like, we have not been winning. Like, sometimes people say stuff like we the Lakers or something. Like, we'd have been on these, like we the Celtics. Like, we won all these finals runs and stuff. Like, bruh, we are under. Listen, you got to keep it with Trey Young. We've under 500. Like, what are we talking about here? Now, that's so crazy to me. Like, people say stuff like that, like we've been winning games or something. Bro, we're not even winning this year. And you talk about a league guard, hell, at least you're 7-7 with DJ right now. He give you a 500. With nobody, he playing with nobodies.
That's what I'm saying, bro. We were roasting being mid last year, and this year we wish we were mid. Like, it's just crazy, bro.
Like, we really regressed. And we got a new coach who this dude's supposed to be some type of what you call us? Some type of damn my mind went blank. Some type of prodigy and all this jazz. And we worse with him as the coach. Which is hilarious because y'all be like, hold up, Damon, we got injuries. But then when I be like, well, look at us. And since we 7-7, since Trey got injured. Yeah. And you don't get no credit to DJ. And he playing with a bunch of no ones.
I ain't gonna lie to you though. It don't feel like we 7-7. The way some of the fans play it, and then I ain't gonna lie, some of the L's we took. I'm like, bro, we 7-7.
Bro, that should be foolish. After that Laker ass whipping, bro, I was like, yee. It felt like
the Utah and Portland disappointments, bro. Like, dang. But to think about it, bro, like, dang, them niggas pull that out. We'll be, you know what I'm saying? Like,
we only lost the Utah game because we couldn't hit free throws, bro. We couldn't hit our free throw. We only lost by 2. We missed 8 free throws.
Yeah, definitely should have lost.
The Portland game, we was winning.
Yeah, shouldn't have lost that one.
And tricked it off.
Yeah, which is, that's what we do. So can't be.
But I just be like I understand when people come at me and say stuff to me and it's logical. Like I said, when people say, you know what, man, I think Murray is our best trade asset. I can agree with that to a point because I know that the ownership not going to trade Trey Young. I already know that, right?
I mean, he our best trade asset because the ownership probably, like you said, not moving Trey, and then you not moving JJ. But Trey and JJ better
Right.
trade assets.
So when they say, "Hey, DJ, our best asset," I would like to see what we get. I can understand that. That's logical to me.
Mhm.
But stuff like what Virgo said, he not a lead guard on the winning team. Nigga, we don't have a lead guard on the winning team.
But I mean, me personally though, I would, like I said, I would rock that way. I mean, it just would suck because, like I said, Trey going ball now. You feel me? He ain't like Trey gonna go somewhere and his career tanks and the nigga suck and all that bull. Like, nah, Trey gonna go somewhere else and do numbers, bro. Like, it's gonna happen,
bro.
you
The
feel me?
dude,
But
I don't take nothing away from Trey Young, bro. Like I said, I'm not on the Trey Young bandwagon yet. I'm not there.
yeah, I know you ain't there.
I'm on the why the fuck Quinn Snyder can't make this shit work. That's where I'm at. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand like all the points everybody makes about size and stuff. I understand that part. But for me, I need to know why Quinn Snyder has not figured a way to make these two dudes work. I'm still on the Quinn Snyder stuff. I'm not, like I said, I'm not on the Trey yet, but don't get me wrong. Y'all know my motto. I'll trade anybody. Come with the right offer, and it's going to make me better. Come with the right offer. I'll trade anybody on this team. Shit.
I mean,
I'll trade Quinn Snyder ass.
He's saying that, like, yeah, Kool-Aid, he's saying, yeah, Pop didn't want DJ. I mean, it was
show it.
It wasn't necessarily that he didn't want him. It's just like, bro, when you looking at, like I said, the Spurs got a better. They just got the ability
Kool-Aid
to
lying, bro.
Kool-Aid
is lying.
He just made that up. The totality of the future. The better move for them was to tank, move DJ, and begin to tank. They saw down the line what's on the table, what they can try and get. Like, I don't necessarily blame them. I don't think that says like, oh, we don't want DJ because he's a bad player. It's just the best move for them. Because also, too, if you keep DJ and you quote unquote tank, you not as bad this season either, probably. You feel me? Or something like that. Because DJ just by default, especially with Wemby, if you manage to still get him, bro, like you're not finna be that garbage. You know what I'm saying? Like they I don't know, they just trying to work their plan, bro. I mean, that's the way I feel. Like they just saw what the better route was.
Bro, he just made that up. He didn't want it. Like people just be making shit up. That shit is hilarious. What's good, Darian? What's popping, my guy?
What's going on, man? What's going on, y'all?
Nothing much, man. Just chopping it up. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yo, so how y'all think we've been doing? I mean, yo, I'm happy with DJ, bro. I can't even lie, and I'm a Trey fan, but
I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. 7, bro. Like I was telling
DJ's doing his thing, man. Like
at the end of the day,
he playing point guard. He playing his position.
At the end of the day, all I care about is wins and losses. Is the metric. Like,
so I mean, we all agree, like you can't keep both of them past this year.
Look at that lame nigga in the comments, bro. He's nah, just playing. Hey, that's a different Matthew. Ain't the same Matthew.
No, that is Matt.
That is Matt. Okay,
yeah, that's Matt.
That's
Matt. Matt's scared to come up here. That's why. Matt's scared right now.
But nah, like Darian just said, bro, he a Trey fan. You know what I'm saying? You just like looking at him like he playing point guard. You know, you see the like he back at the position that he kind of supposed to be playing. You see the impact. You see how he can more so lead the team to an extent too.
It's more to me. It seems like with DJ, I see everyone else being more aggressive. Does that make sense? Like,
bro, that's why I just said you can see him. You can see he can lead more from that spot if that makes sense. Because like
Dre's shooting like around 15, 16 times per game. Dre ain't never shot 15, 16 times per game.
You said Dre?
With Trey. Yeah, with DeAndre. I mean he's more aggressive. JJ stepping up. He's more aggressive when he's not injured. Yo, do your thing. I mean, if they got to trade him, I don't want them to. And like Demond said, they're probably not. But at this point, it really might be your best option.
I mean, it depends on what's out there. You know, like I said, for me, I'm not on the Trey yet. But if I did, like I said, I need an all NBA player in return. Because let me tell you something. One thing
you can't get robbed for him. Like
Yeah, one thing about me,
can't get
I'm
robbed.
not trading for no bullshit. Like some people be like they like, and I always bring this shit up, man. Like they want to trade DJ for Grimes. I was like, get the fuck out of here, dog. Like, why would I give up a guy who's starting on my team, who putting up career numbers for a dude who lost his job, who ran the bench?
That's them haters, bro. Like
that shit's so fucking stupid to me, man. Now he in Detroit ain't doing shit.
They gonna move him for a role player. Like, okay.
Yeah, like I don't understand the logic behind that. Like, that's so stupid to me.
Because the same way they try and ignore what I be doing, it's the same thing they doing. But to me, it's just completely like wrong. I'm like, I don't know where, but they're trying to what's the word? Matt would probably know it. But anyway, in a nutshell, they're trying to project, you know what I'm saying, from what they see is that okay, if we get a defending two guard who can defend the point of attack, it will make us better. You know what I'm saying? Or whatnot. And in my opinion or whatnot, though, it's like, bro, like you can still just attack Trey. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I be thinking. I be like, but that don't solve your defensive issues.
It doesn't.
If
bro.
I'm the other team,
it only
I'm just
solves
gonna
the issue.
Get him in the switch.
That's what I'm saying. It only solves it. Your point of attack and stuff like that is only truly going to solve it if it wasn't somebody on the court that I can like.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like go after.
If Trey was 6'4", that's a whole different story.
It really will, because at the end of the day, man, like I said, okay, cool. Trey can't be on the ball, handle the point of attack or whatever. All right, cool. Well, we'll bring it down. Who Trey guarding? Come set the pick. Now you on the ball. Now y'all got to communicate. I'm making y'all do stuff. You either gonna switch or you not. Y'all ain't gonna play this correctly all the doggone time. We're just gonna be putting you through work. I mean, bro, it just any smart team when it come down to it, you know. I mean, Trey have to just hold up and play. But I'm just saying, it's like, bro, it's kind of easy, bro. It's kind of easy, man. It's easy unless he get to that point to like where maybe he like Chris Paul, because I've seen Chris Paul basically like keep people from posting him up. You feel me? You remember? I mean, maybe somebody like Dre sucked, but remember we tried to go to Dre in the post on CP before, and CP like he can't move CP nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I was like, but in a sense, that's where Trey has to get himself to, because you don't see that through CP really career, like obvious target. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's what I be saying, Mike.
Found
like,
a way to like make it like he not getting targeted, bro. Like,
and that's what I tell people, man. I said, if we really want to fix the defense, the first thing you got to do, Trey has to guard a man. That's the first step right there. And listen, I understand he ain't finna stop nobody 100% of the time.
No, not 100%.
But at least try.
He has to make it to where
you got better at trying.
He has to make it where to a point to where teams just not gonna target him. Like when if they know you're gonna put up an effort on defense, you harassing, you swiping at the ball, you fucking with them. They not gonna want to go at you all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Now. Yeah,
but as long as he's not guarding somebody. That's why we keep giving up so many points, man. But the fans are trying to tell me, hey, look at the steals. I watched the game, man. I know why he get the steal, because he be sitting in the lane. He not on nobody. That's the whole thing. He don't guard nobody. And the day he start guarding somebody is the day we're going to start winning more games. Point blank, period. And I'm going to tell you like the boy Ant Edwards said, the difference between a star and a superstar play both sides of the ball. Not my words. Anthony Edwards' words.
Trey not from the A. You know what I'm saying? You see how them boys from the A, man, we play defense. You feel me?
Anthony Edwards' words.
If you played in these parts around here, man, you know, you ain't been on no court, nowhere. You're going to get slapped in the head, man. You ain't playing no defense.
Yeah,
man.
what's up, Matt?
We play defense.
Man, I was so distraught listening to Mike.
Even Dwight Howard had Defensive Player of the Year awards. Josh Smith, you know what I'm saying? He was a good defender. You know,
you heard what Matt said, Mike?
Jaylen Brown played defense. Man, ain't nobody worried about Matt, man.
I was so distraught, man. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to listen. And then DeMar asked you earlier, if I get rid of Trey, it's worse. But I'm not going to even go down that rabbit hole because it's doesn't make sense. But how do we solve the fact that I think can all four agree DJ is not a number 2 on the championship team? He's nowhere close. If I look at the contenders in the Eastern Conference and I stack up the number 2 options, he's nowhere near them. And just in the East alone. Can we all four agree on
No.
that?
I
He's
can
not-
agree on that.
I
No,
think
time
I
out,
think
time
I
out. Let's
think he's
hold
better.
for a
I
second.
think DJ's better than Maxey.
But that's what I'm saying. Like he's not a number 2 compared to the ones in the East. How? Like your
Okay,
your,
so
your,
let's
your
start at the
opinion?
top. Is he? Let's
Or
start at the
statistically?
top. Is he comparable
I'm
to
trying to
Jaylen
figure
Brown?
out which way we talking, bro. Are we talking statistically
As a
or that's
player,
just you
as a
looking at
player,
him and you say,
as a
oh,
player,
his skill,
as a player, is he as good as Jaylen Brown?
So
Depends
right now, the numbers guy is not gonna go off numbers. All right, cool. So we're gonna
I'll
go
say
off.
it depends on the night because I've seen Jaylen Brown do some stupid shit.
No, as a number 2 option, Mike. As a number 2, we all know these. As Demond would say, we all know these are fugazi numbers, so we're not focused on them. I'm saying as a number 2 option in a real series, is he as good as Jaylen Brown? Yes or no? Is he as good of a player as Jaylen Brown?
No,
Don't act like you got to think about it.
Let's word it like this, Matt. Let's word it like
I'll
this.
say this. I'll say this. I believe so if he plays his actual position at shooting guard.
Oh God.
No, let's word it like
Any
this.
position as the number.
Let's just word it like this, Matt. Let's just word it like this.
He can't play center, nigga.
Let's just word it. Let's just word it like this. Just say who is the better player, Jaylen Brown or DeJounte Murray?
Who's the better player, Jaylen Brown or DeJounte Murray? And please don't act like you got to think about it.
I mean, Jaylen Brown. I guess
say Jaylen Brown.
I'll say Jaylen too.
Okay. Second seed in the East. Is that Milwaukee?
Yeah.
Okay, so is he as good as Chris Middleton?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, today I'm saying like Chris
yes,
Middleton.
right now, yes, he is. Yes.
I mean, obviously coming off the knee when they win a championship, is he as good as?
No, you just said right now. Right now, who is the better player? Murray better than Middleton. Middleton.
All right, Damian Lillard.
In my opinion, though, he's not better than Dame. No, but in my opinion, again, Matt, you can't. I don't feel like you can't do that, bro. I feel like you put DJ at point guard and let that nigga play.
It doesn't matter
guard.
where you put him. I'm talking about his overall talent. His overall talent.
I say yes.
But Matt, to be fair, don't act like if we put Dame.
Put Jaylen Brown at center, bro, or put him at point guard.
Oh, come on, Mike. I'm being serious. I'm saying, Mike, if you put him at his natural 1 position or the shooting guard position, he's not better than Jaylen Brown. He's not better than Dame.
What if you put Jaylen Brown? What if you put Jaylen Brown at the point guard position?
That's what I'm saying.
Who's the better point guard?
No, I mean he's a
no. You just
guard,
said hold on.
No.
Correct me if I'm wrong, man. You just said if you put Jaylen Brown at the shooting guard or the small forward. So what you did was put him at his best position. So if I put DJ at the point guard, is DJ the better point guard than Jaylen Brown?
What? No, Demond, as an overall, that's what I said. Forget position. No, that's what I said. Forget position. I'm saying as a player on a basketball court.
No, you brought up position. You said shooting guard or small forward.
Because I'm giving Mike the benefit of the doubt by saying
because but we can just say the same thing about Trey though. If you put Trey at shooting guard or small forward or something like that, Trey ain't Trey. I don't care what the hell
I'm talking about player.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. If I'm saying overall player, Trey at point
that's why I said just say overall player.
All right, fine. Overall player.
Overall, that's what I'm saying. Overall player. As long as Trey is at point guard, he is better than Jaylen Brown. But if you put Trey anywhere else on that court, I'm taking Jaylen Brown over Trey Young.
But obviously, Mike, I'm saying as an overall player, when they lace him up on the court. Is he better than Dame? No. Is he better? We could just look at the top 50 list in the NBA, Mike. He's nowhere near. He's just nowhere near the top 50. Okay, so
Matt.
Not Brown, no. Dame, no. 3 is who? Philadelphia?
Cavs.
Or Cleveland? Cavs. Is he better than?
Yes.
Is he better?
Darius Garland? Yeah, he's better than Garland.
Better than Garland.
It's negotiable.
It's not negotiable.
Okay,
it's not negotiable.
If you look at the numbers, it's very simple.
Okay, don't hold up. I'm gonna get him right now. Hold up.
With JB, what?
Hold up. Let me see what Garland doing.
You're talking about Mike. You're talking about as a number 3 option, not when JB was a number 2 option. When he was averaging 24 points a game.
Let me pull up the numbers.
Never at 24 points a game. Nowhere close to 24 points a game. I'm not talking about this season, Mike, when JB's the 3rd option. I'm talking about the past 5 years when he's been the number 2 option. He's averaged 24 points a game. Murray ain't nowhere close to 24 points. He will
So
never be
this
close
year-
to 24 points.
This year, Garland is averaging 18 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists on 45% shooting from the field, 37% from 3. Okay, 18 and 7, 2, 6. All right, now let me see what. Let's check out Murray.
I mean, of course.
No. You said the stat. Look at the numbers.
I mean,
Well, we gonna look at the numbers.
his numbers are going to be inflated because his
Man,
numbers are going to be inflated over the last
22 points, 5 rebounds. So he beat him in every category, and he shoot better than the dude.
Demond.
So what's your point on that? You said the numbers.
We know you don't like
If you-
DJ, but
So if we look,
You
so
said
Demond,
the numbers, Matt.
Demond, if you look at the career numbers, they're
No.
Darius Garland is better.
No.
I thought we were talking about this year.
We talk about
Demond-
this year.
I'm saying as an
you're talking
overall
about
player,
whatever
as
stat
an
helps Matt argue.
overall
That's
player,
what we're talking
DJ numbers are inflated over the last week.
How they
They're
inflated? How
grossly
was that?
inflated because
How?
he wouldn't be shooting nearly as much if Trey was on.
Why
the
wouldn't he
court.
be shooting that much?
He wouldn't be scoring these points.
Why
if
wouldn't
Trey
he
was
be
on the
shooting
court.
that much?
Because he wasn't shooting as much when Trey was on the court.
Okay.
What game did he shoot 29 times?
Oh,
when
let
Trey
me tell you
played?
something, man. I'm gonna tell you something. So you say he wouldn't be shooting as much. Guess
Not
who else
29
wouldn't be shooting?
times.
Guess who else wouldn't be shooting as much?
Who?
Hunter. Nobody else on the team.
I mean, of course, somebody got to absorb Trey shots. I'm just saying, DJ numbers are
So what you
inflated the last
telling me
few weeks.
is so you talking. You can sit there and say his numbers are inflated. You can say it all you want. At the end of the day, those same numbers you say is inflated has got us to 7 wins, got us 500 in the last 14 games.
Not this again.
And he's shooting at a way high percentage. And others are getting the chance to showcase their skills. Then you always talk about Hunter. Then you say Hunter should be averaging 18 to 20 points a game. What did I tell you? I told you he ain't gonna do. He never gonna do that. You know why? Because his shots is inconsistent. But what is he getting now the last 14 games?
Part of it too is because Trey a lot of times in Trey's like play and stuff like that, bro. You don't pass up the ball, bro, until it's like that time. Now it's times where DJ gets stuck, and I hate it too, and he go one-on-one and he shoot. But when DJ does pass the ball, it's early. You know what I'm saying? Like I know he sucked. No. DJ can't pass the ball the same as Trey. He can't make the same passes. They both have tendencies to come down and jack up a shot, go one-on-one, this and that, though. But when DJ passes the ball, it tends to be early and not after him dribbling a whole lot per se or whatever. It'll tend to be a boom pass or whatever, where a Trey or somebody can get the ball and they just go to work. Versus with Trey, it'll be the breakdown, the drawing, the what you call it, the gravity and all that type crap. Then he hit him with a hook pass and it's just a catch and shoot type situation. That's all I'm saying, bro. I mean, it's just Dre do deserve some opportunities, like when the Miami series, when Trey was just like, go, nigga, and pass it up before he even crossed half court.
That was after he quit.
Yeah, but I'm just saying Dre balled out too, though. Dre, like he kind of needs that a little bit, bro. That's all I'm saying,
if we're looking at the numbers, Mike, if we're looking at the numbers, there's offensively across the board, they're significantly worse since Trey been out. Significantly across the board.
There's worse.
Unequivocally, they've been worse across the board.
Okay,
So,
I'll give you that. The points per game are down.
You know, it's
What about the defense? What about the defense, man?
Yeah, the defense has been better in certain areas. In transition, we're better. Defending
What
the
about
three-point
point
line,
per
we've been
game?
better.
What about the record?
Yeah, but I'm saying that has an impact, Demond. But I'm saying, okay, the 7. Let's look at those. Let's isolate those 7 wins, right? So I think it was against Utah. I think remind me when we play a team above 500. I think it was against Utah.
Does it matter?
I was about to say, because we lose the team below 500.
It matters a lot.
Why does it matter when we go out there with Trey and we lose to those same teams? So when you say that now, so when you say, hey, the Hawks go out there with DJ, they only beat bad teams, my response to you is, how come when we go out there with Trey Young, we lose to bad teams? How many teams we lost with Trey Young and the team we lost to under 500?
I'm pretty sure that Charlotte team we just beat kicked our ass before the All-Star break.
Yeah, the Wizards.
Like that same team.
The Wizards blew us out at home. So that's why when you say stuff like that, I be thinking, bro, all I'm gonna do is say it the other way. If what you seeing now, you want to isolate those 7 wins, right? Well, they only beat bum ass teams. What you gonna say when I go back down and show you 7 bums we lost to with Trey Young leading us? What are you gonna say then?
I mean, I don't think
why we get blown out by the Wizards with Trey Young out there. Why did we get blown out by the worst team in basketball with Trey Young? Why?
Who's that?
The Hawks, when they came to Atlanta and they beat our ass.
The Wizards.
You know, the same night that Tony Russell yelled at all them boys.
I mean, I would have to pull the stat sheet.
You saw the game. You saw the game, man. Hold up. Let me see how many times. Hold up. Now I want to know how many times have we lost. Let me look how many times we lost to Charlotte this year. Let's see.
Bro, just look at our wins, bro. How many teams that we beat
lost
worth the crap in our wins?
I mean, but that's not. But Mike and Demond, that's not indicative of anything. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to see. Like us beating, like for example, us beating Utah right at the beginning of this 14-game thing, and then us going to Brooklyn and getting blown up twice in a row. Like it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Like the wins aren't like the Clippers win, right? Like everybody was happy about that game. Then the Lakers game, we get embarrassed. So I mean, like
but you didn't say nothing the first time though. What you just said, nigga. All you saying is what we already know. Number one, we know we're not a championship team as is. Number two, we know we're not a high playoff team as is. The thing that we are saying, nigga, is that we are 500. And what we are saying, if you ain't been paying attention, bro, we ain't even been 500, dog.
But Mike, that's
Matt,
not,
you want to see a stat, Matt?
That's what no
Matt,
context,
you want to see a stat?
Mike. We got both of our wings back, Mike. We haven't had both of our wings earlier this season.
Matt, you want to see a stat? Watch this. Let me show you something. I'm gonna show you something real quick. Since you talk about beating the Hornets don't mean shit. Let me show you something real quick.
I thought JJ been gone and JJ just came.
You see this right here? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, Matt. Let me show you
two
something.
Games, Mike.
Hold up. Watch this. When did Quinn get here? He got here February 13th. When did he get here?
That was Nate's last game.
Okay, so October 25th, 2023. That's this year. You lose 116, 110. Same Hornets team. Same Hornets team.
Okay.
February, you lose 122 to 9. We didn't even score 100 points.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then you finally beat them. So under Coach Quinn Snyder, we are 1-2. With Trey Young, we are 1-2, right?
No, with Trey Young, we 0-2 because Trey ain't played a win.
Yeah, we 0-2 with Trey, 1-2 with Murray, 1-2 with Coach Quinn. So when you tell me beating the Hornets,
I'm saying you can't draw. I'm saying you can't.
Bro, they beat us. Look at this. You see this right here?
Matt, focus on Matt. Focus on one team. One team. Screw everything else. Charlotte Hornets. One team, 3 games. Extrapolate whatever the hell, all the bull, whatever from that, bro. 3 games, 1 team. Our rosters.
I mean, they had didn't have LaMelo Ball the first time we played them in the season opener, right?
He didn't play in the second one though.
He didn't play in
that was Trey Mann. Trey Mann killed us that
Trey
game for the All-Star break.
Trey Mann had a good game. And that
who was guarding him? Trey Mann, the point guard, right?
The day before All-Star break.
And he a point guard, Trey Mann?
2 days before All-Star break.
Trey Mann a point guard, Matt?
Yeah, he's a point guard.
Who's supposed to guard him?
I mean Trey, but I mean,
okay.
He had a bad defensive game.
I'm just making sure now. I just want to be. I want to
make sure. Demond, just like DJ where Mike with all his length that Mike talk about with DJ, he got destroyed by Dennis Schroeder up in Brooklyn. I mean, so you know, for all the length that he's supposed to provide, he got by Dennis Schroeder. So I mean, but Demond, I'm saying like.
You see how easy that is for me to say that and agree with you? Yeah, he got smoked. Did Trey Young get smoked? Did Trey Young get smoked by Trey Mann?
I mean, smoke. I gotta see how many points he had.
What you mean? What you gotta say?
12 points is not getting smoked. 12
see, you a Trey Young fan, Matt. You can't help yourself. You see how easy when you say Murray got smoked, and I just said, yeah, you're right. He got smoked.
Come on, 25 plus points is getting smoked. 12, 14.
Hey, but Matt though, but check it though. He did get smoked, but at the end of the little stretch that we going through or whatever, 14 games, we are 500.
But
When
Mike,
Trey
that's
gets smoked,
not-
no. When Trey gets smoked in the midst of our going-ons and everything, bro, we ain't 500. That's the whole point,
But
bro.
Mike, Mike, I got that point, Mike. But
I don't think
you're
you
not
do,
taking.
man.
But Mike, you're not providing any context. Those games where we less than 500 with Trey, I guarantee you, for a big stretch of those games, we didn't have JJ, we didn't have DeAndre, we didn't have them together for a big part of that. At least 12 games consecutively.
Wait, say that one more time, Matt. Say that one more time.
We've been dealing with
When Mike bring up we're 7 games under 500 with Trey, he's neglecting the fact we didn't have JJ and we did not have Trey.
Okay.
What?
So let me ask you, how many games JJ missed in these past 14 games? How many games have Jalen Johnson missed in these past 14 games?
He ain't gonna answer it because he don't want to.
3.
Bro.
And we still 500. And we still 500. So you telling me
he only missed 3
JJ
games
missing? He couldn't will us to a 500 record.
But Damon, Dre, how many games have Dre scored 20 in the last 5?
Well, he could score 20 if Trey gave more shots.
Did Dre miss any games during this 14 stretch, Matt?
I don't think he has. Maybe 1. I don't think so, though. I don't think he's been out since he came back.
So you telling me right now,
how many
has played
his
past 14 games. Jalen Johnson been out, still out. Double O been out the whole time. He came back for 1 game.
They got hurt
the whole time. Kobe Buffkin gone the whole time. Hold up, no, because you using injuries.
But Damon, I'm using injuries at a key position. I'm not saying random dudes. I'm saying you're stuck at the top. Damon, I'm talking about going into the season.
No. You just said. Wait, correct me if I'm wrong. I want to make sure I heard you correctly. You was just telling Mike, I bet you player 1, 2, and 3 didn't play. So now I'm telling you, because you talk about DJ's 14 games is bullshit. So I'm telling you, DJ has been playing these past 14 games with multiple people missing.
I got you.
So how he doesn't get any credit willing this team to a 500 record, missing way more people than what Trey was missing at the time.
Damon, I'm talking about going into the season or after the second game of the season. You're starting shooting. I mean, you're starting small forward and you're starting power forward. Miss consecutively 23 games. That's very difficult to win with. So when Mike talk about, we got this record without Trey, he's not mentioning we were missing our starting wing position.
Okay, I understand that. And what I'm telling you,
games.
I understand
that. Happened the last 4 games.
The issue last year, Damon, was
what I'm telling you is this, Matt. If you want somebody to add that context, you need to put the same context on these past 14 games. You act like DJ and then went out like he out there with a full roster.
No, I mean, Damon, what I'm saying is,
it doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter.
I would be cool
because you're starting 3 and you're starting 4 is the most important positions, and then also that starting 3 that he's supposedly talking about is now in your bench, nigga. He's coming off the bench.
But so how many points does he provide? And he consistent? And he's shooting 41% from 3?
And he's consistent. I don't know, bro. All I know is that you love making up a bunch of excuses when all I know, bro, is that we haven't beat anybody of quality. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to see. Our team have been dealing with injuries and things of that nature since before COVID. The COVID season, bro, we was routinely undermanned and underhand and rolling out Joe Schmoes. We've been doing this, bro. We are hurt every single season. That cannot continue to be the excuse and the reason that you give these dudes a bailout. The same thing last year when Quinn took over. You and all the Quinn fanboys was like, now it's a difference. It's a change. And then we continue to be 500. He gets a whole off season. You come into this season, everything's supposed to be fine, but then it's just more excuse after excuse as to why we can't even be 500. See, the thing is, though, I will accept what you're saying, Matt, if we were 500. Because then I would I'm not going to sit here and be like, because what it is, though, you especially expected us to be basically top 4. So the thing that prevents us from being top 4 is basically what you're saying, but we still basically be a 500 basketball team and we sitting around 6 seed or 7 seed and we've been That's why we ain't higher because of the injuries. But, bruh, for the amount that we've like basically underachieved from what, like I said, people like yourself thought that we would be, bro. I'm not accepting that as no excuses, dog. Like I'm just not.
Mike,
like,
how many? Mike, if you isolate the Hawks, Demond, Mike, Darren, if you isolate the Hawks, random team blue. If Team Blue was missing their starting wing position for 23 consecutive games, how many games are they going to win? Not many.
I heard a stat the other day that we've missed injuries have been a problem. I think we're like fifth most
different starting lineups or different lineup combinations.
Okay, so how many different starting lineups have we had since Trey been out?
Maybe 3. Because you
got
to interchange the how many games JJ missed? 3.
I'll keep making
so those 3 games, pretty
So-
much been in the starting lineup pretty much the whole time.
Bro,
Okay,
the only team out of that 5 that got all the different stuff, I would say that's like along the Hawks and should have expectations was like the Grizzlies. And the reason why the Grizzlies situation because Ja been gone.
So what I'm telling Matt is this: all the shit you crying about for Trey Young, injury, he meant to. You need to do the same thing for Murray the past 14 games. He dealing with.
But Demond, I would say the same thing if he was missing both his starting wings, not some random.
He has missed them. Jalen missed 3. He missing the starting. He missing Double O. He missing Kobe Buffkin. He's starting with Vic Krejci, a G leaguer.
Hey, bro.
How many
DeAndre, that's what I'm saying. DeAndre is not a starter. He's a bench player. So technically, he's missing starting wing.
Mike, you know he coming off the bench because of his knees, Mike. You know.
Watch this? Okay, watch this, Matt.
Well, then why he's still
I
coming
don't know.
off the bench?
I don't know how true that is because he started the past 2 games.
I mean, because the wing position is split now.
Because JJ with
right.
that.
So
JJ went
You can say that, Matt, but Quinn has shown he doesn't have a problem starting. If he really wanted to, he would have started Wesley Matthews.
So like what Mike said,
we ain't had no starting wing.
DJ has played without both wings because Dre is a bench guy. He's not a starter for us. Yes or no?
I'm saying he's on the court. He's on the court. He's
right
on
or
the
wrong.
court. He's contributing.
Is Hunter a starter for us? Yes or no?
At the moment, Demond, no, but that's why I said
he's not a starter. So guess what? So you
Demond, he didn't get removed. Demond, he did not get removed because of performance.
Matt, last night it was DJ, Bogey, who's a bench guy, Hunter, bench guy.
Hey, Matt don't even think Vic an NBA player, but he won't give DJ credit for playing with him.
Vic,
I want,
and then Clint Capella. Matt,
Demond,
I need you to get this man some credit. Let me read you the starting lineup. So he played with 2 bench guys, a G leaguer, and I call him a G leaguer because he on a 2-way contract. He don't even have an NBA contract. Clint Capella, and you're not giving this man no credit.
No, Demond, he gets credit. I said
willing this team to 500.
Good, Demond, good job, DJ. Good job. But
why can't you just leave it at that?
My only problem is with Mike. I mean, with Mike and Demond, more so Mike. Yeah. We're jumping to wild conclusions, talking about, you know what I'm saying, putting DJ back at his rightful position at the point guard.
Matt, you gotta
option, blah 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 blah. Like that doesn't.
Matt, you gotta admit, DJ has been when DJ plays point, he's better. Like that's obvious at this point.
Is he, you talking as a
no? He's not
player?
saying he's better than Trey. He's saying he's a better player.
He's just a better player when he plays point guard.
I mean,
that's easy to see.
Okay, all right. If I buy that, let's say I buy that.
What you mean? If you buy that, he's giving you, and you said, and you told me he can't average 25. He giving you 26 in the month of March. That's 3 weeks, 14 games.
Hey, I told you.
Even if I buy it, let's say
Matt has been wrong for like 2.5 seasons now, bro.
Let's say I buy DJ's better when he's a point guard. Okay, he's not just according to any metric you want to bring up or any ranking you want to. He's nowhere close to the top 50. Okay, so even if I put him in his right position, does this move him into the top 50? Does it move him into the top 30? Does it move him into the top 20?
What does that matter?
I don't know. I don't think you can name 50 players better than DJ.
What does that matter?
Because
when DJ's playing point, you can't name 50 players better. There's no way.
Okay, so I'm asking you, where is he? Is he 30? Is he 35? Is he 38? Is he 40? Where is he?
Shit like that don't matter.
It matters.
The only thing that matters to me is results, man.
It matters because it matters because even if let's say we move Trey for Mike's dream, a wing, this magical wing player that's great on all these sides of the ball.
I ain't necessarily say
I
said the other position.
Any position.
Yeah,
I still need DJ is still in a bad position because he still has to be that number 2 option, which he's not. We established he's not on the same level as the other elite number 2s.
Let me ask you this, Matt.
Say Matt about to make
where is Trey Young? Is Trey Young top 50?
Certainly, yeah.
Is Trey Young top 30? He top 20?
Top 20. Top 20.
Then how
according to the rankings.
Okay, well, if he top 20, how come we under 500 with him as our top 20 player?
Yeah, I want to know how many top 20 players.
How many top 20 players this year team under 500 just this year?
I want to know that. That's a good question.
Demond, I just told you
not named John Morant.
He was dealing with Demond. You're not putting that into context, Demond. The injuries.
As soon as you put in context what DJ's done in the past 14 games, yeah, I could do that.
I said he's played well. I said he's played well the last 14 games. But Mike is going a bridge too far.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to show you, Matt, like that top 20 shit, that shit don't mean nothing to me.
Who hasn't dealt with injuries though, bro? Like
everybody injured this year.
How many games Franz Wagner missed this year?
Okay, Matt. Okay, the Magic. Their 2 starting wings are Paolo and Franz Wagner. If both of those 2 players. If both of those 2 players miss 23 consecutive games, how many games is Orlando winning?
I just
don't know. That's speculation, man. That's speculation.
Come on.
That's speculation, man.
No, that's speculation, like he said, but it's an actual answer to what I asked, bro. My question: how many games did Franz Wagner lose? Like, bro, ain't no speculating on that.
He don't know. He don't know how many games he missed. He don't know.
I know he was hurt.
Let me see.
I know he was hurt, and then
Franz didn't play last time we played him.
I mean, Philly without Embiid right now, shoot, they ain't just fall off the face of the earth.
I don't know. They did kind of fall off.
They fell off.
He had them up high enough, huh?
Hell yeah,
bro. But I'm saying though, but look though, that's a good thing though. He had them high enough to where they fall, they still miss. That ain't gonna be in the play-in.
They're gonna be in the play-in.
So, but the thing is though, but look at this though. Matt wouldn't say DJ better than Maxey. But the Hawks ain't fall off like Philly did.
But
Philly lost their best player. They fall off.
He missed 9 games.
We gonna fall off.
Yeah,
he missed 9 games. Mike.
Maxey can't even play 500 basketball right now.
And then also too though, Matt, Franz is better than DeAndre, bro. So his 9 games equals DeAndre.
23. His 9 games equal DeAndre's 23 consecutive.
Hey, I'm just joking, bro. But Franz better than DeAndre though, bro. Like he way better.
You hear that, Matt? Maxey can't even lead his team to 500 basketball without Embiid.
Oh,
y'all not serious now.
Y'all, shout out to the Mavs fan.
And he got Tobias Harris with him.
Yeah, but look, shout out to the Mavs fan. He said, "Tell Matt this: Mavs lost Kyrie for 23 games and stayed 5 to 6 games above 500." But Kyrie not a wing player, I guess, man. He's not the small forward. But Kyrie was going 23 games.
I'm just saying, like, Matt refused to give credit where it's due, man.
Matt just like making up excuses for his people, bro. For his people,
I give him credit, but that. So wait. So Demond, are you on the? I know you don't want to trade Trey. So are you on the let's keep DJ around next season?
I'm on the. Let me tell you what I'm on. I'm gonna say it again. This team has underachieved. If I'm the GM, I take calls on everybody. Nobody's job safe for me.
I'm asking you, are you going to move? Are you going to move him or keep him?
If I get an offer that's meet what I want, yeah, I'll trade him. If
so
I get an offer that meets what I want,
it has to meet exactly what you want.
Yes, because one thing I'm not going to do, I'm not just going to dump my players. No,
I've never said dump them.
No, I'm not taking random bums. It's not going to happen.
But if I can get two good picks and a rotation player,
I don't want a fucking pick, bro.
Matt, your GM was talking about
trading
a
rotation player. Why am I giving up a starter for a rotation player?
Your GM was talking about trading DeJounte for Quentin Grimes. Quentin fucking Grimes.
Yeah, that's I can't get over that, man. Like that has not got out my head yet.
It wasn't about Grimes per se. It was really about the picks.
I don't want picks. Picks is for rebuilding franchises.
No, Demont, if you're trying to get this all NBA player that you're talking about, we're gonna need the picks.
Bro.
We're gonna need the picks.
Listen.
You trade for picks and players, and then move the picks like right after.
Okay, Matt, let me ask you a question. Like the way the roster is built right now, you could honestly say that if you trade Trey, you have an easier path to where you're trying to get.
Okay, run that by me again.
Because I think it's harder to find pieces that fit around Trey than it is harder to find pieces that fit around DeJounte.
So I'm going to keep a lesser player because
the way he's playing right now is not that much lesser. And when you say lesser, I mean you act like it's going to be it's not going to be a huge drop off.
So Darren, let me ask you this. This is what I tried to tell Demont last week. He just counted me on Twitter. It's fine. X, whatever. I said, Demont, don't buy into DJ numbers because if you look at the way defenses have been playing him, they don't play him like a true number one option, right? How many games have you seen where he gets shaded, where he gets doubled, where they take away his right hand, which we all know that's all he gonna do is go left back to right? How many teams sit on that? How many teams, make it hard or take away his primary move to make him go to a counter? When you look at how he's scouted, the way he's played, it's not the same way as a Tatum. That's the same way as the true number one options around the league. It's not.
Man.
Or the way even Trey's guarded. Totally
I'm not disagreeing with you, but you can also say it in another way. It could be harder to double DeJounte because he does get off the ball so much quicker than what Trey does.
And he has length.
And the offense is way less dependent on DeJounte because the ball moves because JJ's been more aggressive. Dre's been more aggressive. Garrison Matthews had 20 points last game. I mean, it's some stuff you can't argue. So two things could be true. Yeah, they don't double DeJounte like they do Trey, but it can also be harder to double DeJounte because of the way that he plays.
I don't think so. I think if who did they play? When he took them damn 29 shots.
But see, this is what I don't understand.
If Phoenix wanted to trap him, they could have.
Matt, you be setting your questions up. See, I see what you do. Okay. I see what you do. I see how you say it. Listen to me. You can't sit up here and tell me DJ not a number one, right? And then be mad because teams don't guard him like a number one. You said he had a number one, so why would teams guard him?
Demont, that just underlies my point.
But guess what, Matt? Guess what?
I don't think that's true.
If they don't double team Murray, I ain't upset about that.
Bro, he does get doubled, bro. The thing is that a lot of times you're not going to fully see when it happens because DJ either passed the ball or if he in his mid-range spot, he gonna shoot the crap though. But bro, we all know Trey welcomes double teams, bro. The little nigga hold the ball, bro. Like he sit there and draws double teams. Trey wants doubles. He sit there instead of doing what the fundamental thing is to do. Trey does the exact opposite of fundamentals, bro. When it comes to doubles and traps, a lot of times, bro, he just does. So it's just gonna be there. And then also too, it's a little smarter, kind of. I mean, I know Trey can like pass and kill you with the pass, but because he little, bro, it's kind of hard not to trap that nigga with big wings, bro. He be like, bro, tower over him. Make it hard for him. Don't just, what I'm saying? Let him sit there, go one-on-one with somebody and pass it or whatever. I just feel like, bro, also too, like I said, though, DJ, when it does come to him passing it, I feel like he passed it earlier. So therefore, like the double ain't gonna necessarily fully have that opportunity because he moved the ball.
That's my point.
It's not just the doubles, like I said.
Hey, look at that, Matt. As soon as you said that, Mike, the homeboy Clifton said that. Look at that.
Clifton said what?
The ball stops with Trey.
But like, bro, like y'all hear me, bro. I'm the one person. I don't never come on here talking numbers. Like I suck at that part. You know what I'm saying? But just look at it, bro. That's what it looks like.
If you need Clifton, need to go check that. The passes per possession are not. They're worse than what they are when Trey's on the court.
Hey, if the passes, then how come we averaging almost 30 assists the past 4 games?
I mean, JJ's passing the ball better. Or
JJ
passing
ain't
the
played
ball
last
JJ's
night.
injured.
The game before that.
I mean, how many assists we had last night? I don't know how many assists we had last night.
Oh, let me
But
check.
I'm talking
I
about
think
the
we
whole
had-
14 games. I'm talking about the whole 14 games.
Last night we
So-
had 40. I'm pretty sure.
No, I'm just talking about the last 4 games. Look at the last 4 games of assists. You keep saying the passes per possession. Then how come our assists is so high?
I mean, we're going to shoot a better percentage without Trey because of his shooting percentage.
We gonna do what? Say that again. Say that one more time.
We're going to shoot. We're going to shoot. We are. I mean, that's. I'm not
Wait,
saying
say that louder,
We're
man.
going to
Don't
shoot
say
a
it so I
better.
get that on record.
We're going to shoot a better percentage as a team without Trey because
Why?
Because his shooting percentage and he take difficult shots. I mean, we already know that. So I mean, but
So that don't impact winning in type of way, Matt.
no, I mean,
You know it does. That's why I
Mike,
wanted him to say it.
No, Mike. I mean, we can have a good night versus a bad team with this configuration. But when we play tomorrow, when we play Boston, you will see the clear separation between the DJ-led team, DJ number 1 option. They actually might play him tomorrow as a number 1 option. Who knows?
But this
Maybe.
not what you would get though, bro.
I know,
Like,
I know.
what I'm
That's
saying.
what I said. Maybe tomorrow Boston will play him as a number 1 option.
You the main one keep talking about some, you can't, take that away from this or that. Like, nigga, even all this positive we talking about of a DJ at point team, bro, you really can't take nothing from it because, nigga, that's not what a real team would look like with DJ being the point guard.
What's interesting is, Damon, earlier you said you don't believe in Landry because he doesn't have a track record, right? Of winning.
He does have Landry has a track record. It just sucks.
Well, I would dispute that, but hold on. So Landry doesn't have a track record, so you have no faith. But yet, I have a track record with DJ of a team that's a 31 to 33 win team, a guy that averages somewhere between 10 and 12 points a game in the playoffs and or play-in. And yet, I believe in that, but because he might be better, but I don't believe in Landry.
So you comparing a player to an executive? Really?
No, I'm saying I'm saying that I have evidence DJ isn't a number 1 option for real. I got hard, cold.
I've never said DJ has to be a number 1 option. See, I've never said that. So I don't know why you keep saying
Nobody
that.
said that. Nobody said that.
I don't know why you keep listen. I know. Listen, Matt
loves doing that crap, bro. Matt loves doing that.
Little details.
Nobody said
try
that.
to separate or try to make his point seem valid. I
never
said he got. I just said when you play him at the point guard position, these are facts. You got length at that position. Point blank. Period.
But
and then I also said the past 14 games, you got to give him credit. That's what I never said. DJ got to be the number 1 option. I never said he got to be the number 2 because I never said that either. Because I've always said we need to go get superstar all NBA players and make Trey the number 2 or the number 3. We need a 6'6", 6'9" superstar. That's what we need.
Well, I mean, I agree. I think I've always said this.
You can stop saying the number 1
people
option.
Think I hate. People think I hate.
That don't bother me because I don't.
People think I hate DJ. I do not hate DJ at all.
You do.
I really don't. I don't.
Well, you don't like him. You might not hate him. You for damn sure don't like him though.
No, it's not that. It's the fact that DJ on this team. Well, one, I was so I was catfish.
Don't even talk about what we sold on because I'm gonna bring up your boy.
Who, Lane?
No, Quinn Snyder. So don't talk about what you sold on.
Matt was sold on.
More importantly, DJ well going into next season. He makes.
But that's interesting because
what's next season?
You said that It sounds like you said you didn't mind the DeJounte trade. It sounds like you said you didn't mind the DeJounte trade, but that's been the worst thing to happen to the franchise so far under Landry's direction.
I don't mind it because it was an aggressive move. A and B, I don't mind it because
it was stupid.
It was a stupid move, Matt. It was a stupid move.
It was an aggressive move. And
It was an aggressively stupid move.
On paper.
Why would you, Matt? Why would you go? So going to get a point guard to play with a point guard makes sense to you? Going to get a point guard to play with a point guard makes sense.
Well, I mean,
those words make sense to you.
He know it don't make sense, but he not gonna say nothing because he know that's gonna fall on Landry Fields.
No, I mean, if I would have got Derek White, do you think it would work?
And the thing I said about Landry's track record, I said his track record of what I was very specific. I said he doesn't have a track record of building a winning organization at the NBA level. That's what I said.
Well, I mean,
he does not have a. He don't. He has not built nothing at the NBA level. And what else did I say after that? I'm glad I said this on the show. And then if you go back, and then when you go back, Matt, I immediately said, I hope he does prove me wrong. But as of now, I don't have no faith in him because he don't have no track record of building a winning organization.
I don't know. Hey, let's talk about this though. So we gotta look at that too during this little time stretch or this period. All right. Because I mean, I understand with finisher, I think we can be better with our bigs and stuff though, but I feel like that DJ and Trey combination is not an issue, and it's more so the front court or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That big's been the main issue. I can get it, I guess, but at the same time though, we've seen like better play from that as well during this stretch, bro. I
don't get that though, Mike. Just because to me, you're still gonna be small at that 2 position. Because you're asking DeJounte to guard players that he's not supposed to guard or that he's not originally supposed to guard.
Not just that, man. You're going to be small at 2 and 1. You're going to be small at both.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's a good. Because you're small at 2 positions on the court. You can't have 3 players make up for those 2 damn positions. Shit doesn't make sense.
He can't guard. He can't guard point guards. Good point guards either.
Who?
Neither can Trey.
DJ.
More of a reason why your dumbass GM fucked up. By the way, you saying that?
But like I said, we were sold a bag of lemons.
I don't know.
No, no one else in the league was sold a bag of lemons. Landry was sold a bag of lemons.
I'll take DJ guarding the other point guard over Trey guarding the other point guard.
I agree
Mike,
with that.
When you look at the better point guards in the league that we played this season, when DJ's guarding them, the better ones.
I'm gonna say this again, Matt. I'm gonna say this again. I will take DJ at point guard guarding the other point guard before I'll take Trey at point guard guarding the other point guard.
I mean, yes,
right?
Yeah.
No numbers.
The numbers, they're probably equal defensively, or DJ might be slightly better defensively, but offensive numbers skew.
And Quinn Snyder been a fraud this whole year.
Demond, you heard Mike Bray. This was about development.
Mike Bray can't win in Notre Dame. Why would I listen to him?
This season is about development.
He know the top college ball player. You don't know. You ain't recruited no 5-star ball players in Notre Dame, Mike Bray. What are you talking about over there? How many lottery picks? How many top 10 picks he put in the NBA?
You know it's hard to do that from Notre Dame.
Thank you, Clifton. But they be hating.
While I'm listening to him,
DJ is not a bad. Like if he was on Portland, they would be better. If he was on Washington, they would be better. If he was on Minnesota, they would probably be better. Like I'm not saying he's a bad player. I'm saying the way that he's positioned on the Hawks as a number 2 option, he's not that. He's not an elite number 2. He will never be.
What make you an elite number 2?
Give me 25 plus points as the number 2, not taking all the shots as the number 1.
So are you telling me right now, him averaging 26 in the month of March without Trey Young, with him getting the shots, not having to pass the ball, playing more minutes because Trey's not in because he played more minutes now. No. You telling me him shooting at a high in the high 40s, like 49% from the field? You telling me he can't give me 25? Yeah, he can.
No, yeah, he can't. When he take 29 shots.
How many times he done that? I guarantee you, Trey Young done that way more than Murray has, because Murray don't even shoot bad like that.
Hold on, let me see. Let me pull up something.
I was just about to go there, Dwayne P. And then why are our team assists up these past couple games with Trey out? Why are we getting 33, 40 assists? Why?
I mean, Jalen has the ball.
Jalen's been injured 2 of those games though. So
I mean, with the ball, he's a good passer.
Oh, are you giving Vic credit?
So is the ball? So correct me if I'm wrong.
I never thought I'd hear that.
So,
Good God.
when you getting 33 assists, when you getting 30 plus, when you getting 30 plus assists a night, right? That tells me the ball moves, correct?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I just want to make sure now, because guess what?
It does. But the problem with that, my issue with that is,
what's the problem when you getting 33 assists?
Our passes per game are down, and our passes per possession are down. So I don't know.
But watch this though, Matt. But is our shooting percentage up?
It is. I said it's going to be up without Trey.
Exactly. So even though we got less passes or less possession, we playing more efficient. So the efficiency offsets that, right?
Yeah, yes, but
so what you upset about?
I was still okay.
You were still what?
To answer your first question, last year, and since Mike wanted to play around, last year, Jaylen Brown averaged 26 points a game as the number 2 option when he made All NBA.
What did he average at the point guard position?
So the DJ as the number 2
who don't play the
Trey
same
on the
position,
court
bro.
will never average 26 points a game. Never.
He averaging 26 right now.
But Matt, you got. But you can't say that. I can't say that DJ will never average 26 points a game when he's playing out of position. That's not fair.
No, I'm saying as a number in San Antonio, he didn't average 26 points a game when he was the number 1 point guard.
That San Antonio team was horrible.
Number 1 option. No, him.
How many seasons
But
he was only number 1 option for 1 year, Matt.
But even still, though, because he didn't do it then, he can't do it now. So it's just.
Did Trey average 26 his first year in Atlanta?
Hey, Paul Millsap didn't average none of his points that he averaged with the Hawks.
But as the number 1 option, Damon, as the number 1 option, yes, Trey did. That's the number 1 option, 29. But I mean, Murray, Mike. So you want me to trade my best player for faith in something I haven't seen?
You said
we're not talking about the Holy Ghost, Mike. We're talking about DJ.
I think Mike's been pretty consistent in saying he wants to trade Trey because Trey's gonna get you the best assets, which is true.
March, he averaging 26. He's showing you he could do it. I don't understand. What are you talking about? He's showing you. That's over a 3-week time period. He's showing you.
Bro, we're not about to win right now.
And I put money that he's doing it I guarantee you I bet you he's shooting about 5 percentage points better than Trey Young. I put money on him.
Bro, I've been projecting this crap since forever, dog, and I'm gonna continue to project, extrapolate, speculate, whatever the terms that you want to use. But I'm telling you, bro. And Matt, you like to run off and mix up people's words like, "Oh, DJ can't be number 1." I ain't saying that.
Yeah, nobody said that.
If JJ continues to be what we are, I already said it again. I think all of us as Hawks fans believe that the best bet for this Atlanta Hawks future, since we know in the Atlanta Hawks franchise don't get free agent signings, no big time player gonna demand a trade here. Our best bet is for Jalen Johnson to become our best player. That's even with Trey Young here. So my thing is that you'll still have JJ. That's the main key, in my opinion. Trey gets you the most assets, man. DJ will allow you to not necessarily have a huge drop-off at the point guard position. If you get a third thing in here, I don't know where. That's the GM and owner. That's their job to do, though. But you replace at least the scoring output of Trey at another position. I just really think that that's something that's like, bro, like you got something. Because now you are instantly a bigger team and a better defensive team, bro. Like our issue a lot of times, people will say whatever, but our issue mainly is the fact that 3 out of 5 positions on a routinely basis until recently, we are undersized. That has been the situation for entirely too long. And that's going to continue to be the situation with Trey and DJ combination. And then, hey, if you want to throw double O out there, the starting 5 or whatever, and then shoot, hey, sometimes Clint small. That's why we be wants people that can be, that play tougher. Bruno ain't necessarily this super tall figure, but he plays tougher. And we see what that brings to the table a lot of times or whatever, though. But, bro, Like that's all I'm saying. Like I feel like to kind of see how to replace that or whatever. Like yeah, bro. Like I don't know. That's just what I see, bro. In my opinion.
I don't understand. So I don't understand the difference why you why you don't like DJ there, but you excited for Kobe Buffkin. Ain't they the same height?
Oh yeah, Kobe's
Ain't they the same height?
Matt chose Kobe. He didn't choose DJ, bro.
Kobe's gonna be a lot better down the road. You can already see that. But
down the road, how long are we talking down the road? When he gonna give me 20 points per game like I'm getting with DJ?
When Trey asked for a trade,
I'm gonna say year 3.
So I gotta wait 2 more years for this guy. Is what you telling me to get the same production I'm getting right now?
Next year, I could see him averaging 15.
So I gotta wait 2 more years to get the same production I'm getting right now. That what you telling me?
I mean, I don't think DJ averaged 20 until what?
He averaged 20 this year. I'm talking about he averaged 20 this year. He averaged 20 last year. So you telling me I gotta wait 2 more years for Kobe Buffkin to give me the same production that I'm getting from the 2 guard right now?
But to use y'all Trey point,
no. Yes or no?
Our defense would be better with
no. Yes or no? Yes or no? No.
Yeah, I mean, offensively, yeah, he's probably not going to average 20.
Your defense don't change because you still have the same issue.
Oh no, he's a much better defender than.
I ain't talking about him.
The only reason why Kobe right now is a better defender than DJ, in my opinion, is because Kobe haven't gotten to the point where he feel like he ain't got to play defense. The nigga know that that's the only way that he gonna make it in this league and make a stamp and to even get started and stuff like that.
It's not just that. It's also
like I said though, I understand what he's been in the past, but it's still a difference, bro, when it comes to like knowing that okay, I'm supposed to score. That's my role. Versus like, bro, in order for me to even like have any type of sniff and being out here on a consistent basis, I got to play defense first and foremost. I don't have a green light to be pulling up jump shots and stuff like that. Like DJ and Kobe is nowhere near on the same like level when it comes to just being in this league, bro. Like no matter what team Kobe go to and DJ go to whatever team, it's not gonna be the same. DJ gonna have a green light versus Kobe. Like, nah, this is your role. Do this. That's what it's going to be for Kobe.
Mike, I know that's typical of a rookie that they got to play defense to get on the floor, but I'm saying that's who Kobe is. He's a good defender. He's always been a good defender.
But I'm not saying that he's not, bro. I'm just saying, bro. I know what happens in the league.
I'm saying, Mike, he's not playing.
How many NBA games Kobe Buffkin played, bro? He ain't played 20 games, huh?
He played a few.
I bet he played less than 10 games, ain't he?
I was gonna say, I think it's less than 10.
How many, man?
6 or 7.
So wait. So you telling me he ain't guarded nobody, bro? He played 7 games.
But you can
7. Matter of fact, you know what?
You can see it.
What's our record with him playing? What is our record?
It's part of this 14-game sample size. So
no, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not because he didn't play. He went out. When did he go out?
Well, he played in Brooklyn, so.
He played one of them Brooklyn games, one. He didn't play both of those.
About Kobe?
Yeah.
I mean, I like Kobe, man. So I ain't gonna act like I don't like him. I think
I'm not saying I'm just trying to see defensively. Matt told me he was great. Matt told me he was a great defender. So I want to see what's the numbers on them 7 games he played.
Him with Trey is going to be better than DJ and Trey because
it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be the same exact thing.
One, because he's a better, like I said, he's a better defender.
Is Trey going to be a better defender?
I mean, Trey.
That's the problem right there from the guard spot, from your backcourt.
No, the issue is
what's your weakest link in the backcourt, Matt? What position is the weakest link on the defense in the backcourt?
DJ, according to him.
No, it's not DJ per se. It's the
fact that the weakest link in the backcourt on the defensive side of the ball, Matt?
It's Trey. So
if Trey is the weakest link on the defensive side of the ball, how does replacing DJ? How does that help Trey become a better defender?
It's actually debatable, but for the tense of this, I'll say it's Trey. But
okay, so how does replacing DJ?
Because DJ guards often the point guard on the other team, right?
So who is Trey guarding?
One probably the worst offensive player on the other team.
So you telling me when teams look at the Hawks, they're not gonna say, "Hey, we're gonna make this little adjustment. Whoever Trey Young guard, we're gonna put it in the pick and roll. We're gonna get the switch, get Trey Young on them, and we're gonna cook." Don't stop nothing. You can't hide them. Bro, we done
Lamar,
sat right here the whole year and watched them pick them out, my
but
guy.
the difference is when DJ is yes, Trey is not
This is
great,
hilarious
right?
how you sitting here
but DJ,
and you blaming DJ because Trey
is
Young can't guard nobody, bro.
DJ is very bad too at the point of attack.
You
so
just
now,
said so Matt. So how about this? Using your analogy, how about this? How about instead of replacing Capella, we replace Jalen Johnson and put somebody there at the power forward spot. That way, Clint Capella will be a better offensive player. Huh? Don't make no sense, do it? Exactly. That's the same way I be looking at you when you say replace DJ so Trey can be a better. That ain't gonna change nothing.
No,
man.
no. It's not about Trey. It's about the overall defense. Because now Trey's whatever defensively. DJ is not much better. So now I got no resistance.
Because he guarding dudes he ain't supposed to be guarding.
But Demont, even on point guards this season, AO whooped him. Okay.
And AO ain't whooped Trey. He ain't whooped Trey.
Defensively, when has he scored a lot on Trey?
Are you telling me Trey Young can't guard AO?
When has AO had a good game against Trey? I know he's defensively he's held Trey down, but I'm talking about offensively. When does he score a lot on Trey? I don't remember that
man.
game.
He just neutralizes Trey Young. That's all he got to do.
But again, against Jalen Brunson,
he already did his job. I need to know why
my match
player getting shut down by a dude by AO. That's what I need to know.
I mean, everybody has a good, has their kryptonite, so to speak. But I won't say he's kryptonite.
Okay, let me look up something. Let's look at the Chicago games real quick.
DJ against the point guards this season. DJ
hold up.
When
the last time we played Chicago? Let me look that up real quick.
He gave up 15 points in a quarter to Derek
White.
Okay,
let me see here. So
he hasn't played well defensively, even against point guards.
February 2nd, we lost to the Bulls 126.
Did he give up 33 points to Anthony Simons?
131. Didn't we give up 45 to Anthony Simons when Trey put 56 up there? Yes or no?
No, I'm talking about. I'm solely talking. We all know Trey's not a good defender. I'm talking about DJ's.
All right then. Well, I need more of that. I need more. I need you to say that with your chest.
Come on, we already know that. But I'm saying
so
DJ.
I need you to explain to me how does replacing my starting shooting guard helps me at my weakest position on the defensive side of the ball.
Because when I got Kobe guarding Jalen Brunson, when I have Kobe guarding AO, when I have Kobe guarding Kate Cunningham.
Who is Trey guarding?
But his position is not really killing us. How many games have you seen?
What you mean his position not killing us?
I mean,
he don't even guard the position.
Oh, you're right. His position is killing us because DJ can't stay in front of him.
Because my starting point guard can't guard his own position, man.
Can Trey stop Josh Hart?
Yeah.
Just go ahead and say no. Just go ahead and say
no. You took too long, and I don't like that. You took way too long, and I wouldn't even like that, bro. Like you took, you sat there.
But against the point.
Wait. Let's say that one more time. I gotta hit it for sure. So Trey Young can stop Josh Hart.
I mean, stop is a strong word, but I mean he can contain them. Look, I mean, Damon, we already know Trey is not a great defensive player, but that's okay because I don't pay him to play defense like that. I pay him to score.
You say that, Matt, but then you leave your defense pretty much 4-on-5 is what you're dealing with every single time down.
So, okay, how many? So, I'm trying to think of Trey's the last few games Trey played in. So I know the Trey man game because that was All-Star break. But I'm trying to think a couple games before that. I think it was wasn't it Houston? Then we played Houston. So he guarded some off guard. I think he guarded Dylan Brooks that game. Dylan Brooks didn't do anything. But
against Houston, the Houston game?
In Atlanta, the Houston game in Atlanta.
Okay, what about it?
Like he guarded Dylan Brooks that game. Brooks really didn't do anything.
Brooks not a scorer.
That's why Trey was on him.
Why he can't guard
his
position?
I ain't gonna
But
talk
I
about
don't. But I don't understand, Demond. You Mike, y'all telling me
That ain't-
DJ?
no,
can
I'm not saying
play.
what Demond
DJ
saying,
can
bro.
guard his own position. If
He don't have to be a
DJ can
scorer.
guard point guards,
He don't.
if DJ
I'm
can
saying-
But
guard
Matt,
point
look
guards, why does
at
he
the
struggle
point guards you're
against point
bringing.
guards?
Look at the point guards you're bringing up, though. You mentioned Cade Cunningham and Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson gives everyone work.
Wait a minute now.
Matt, y'all.
No, hold on, wait.
Remember
So
that,
I'm
man.
supposed to give DJ. I'm
Fact
supposed to
check
give
that.
DJ a pass defensively because he's going up against a good offensive player.
I'm
What
not
the hell are
saying
you
that.
for?
What I'm saying is,
Wait. So
what I'm saying is, name a point guard that Jalen Brunson doesn't give work to. Name me one.
You get Trey Young a pass for the same shit.
No. I'm saying
You
DJ
told me he don't have to play defense.
I just said that. I didn't say he don't have to play defense. I said he don't have to play defense all game.
You said he doesn't get paid to play defense.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't. He gets paid to score and set up his teammates.
And that's why we give up 122 points per game.
But Demond, I'm talking Demond.
That's why we give up that many points.
If every good team gonna put buckets on DJ at the point guard position, what the hell I got him for? I didn't get him to guard Killian Hayes. I got him to guard the upper echelon.
You got him. You got him to give you another ball handler. That's why you got him.
Demond, so you
All
telling
right,
me we gave him 3 first-round picks to bring him to be a secondary ball
versus
handler?
Rockets, right?
Yeah,
it was the Hawks versus Rockets in Atlanta, right? That you said Trey guarded Dylan Brooks.
Mm-hmm. Right.
All right. Dylan had 14 points. Trey only had 18 that game. So
okay, plus 4, and I think a majority of those Dylan Brooks points came when they were down by 15, 20.
It don't matter what he came, man.
And he's been outscored. You said plus 4.
But even still, we're plus 4. We're plus 4. So
against Dylan Brooks.
So you telling me Trey Young, my max money guy, was only a plus 4 over a motherfucking role player who don't even score?
Dang, Sadiq and Jalen played good that game.
One night.
DeJounte had 34 points, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds that game. Forgot about that. That was a good game from DJ. Trey played though. Trey had 18 points, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. But yeah, DJ had 34 though.
So my question is, Mike, if let's say I'll take your theory. Let's say I moved Trey and I got DJ back in his right position at the point guard position. If he gets cooked routinely,
no. Let's back up.
What's the point? What's the point of all this?
Right? You hear him, right?
What's the point of all this?
Matt word his questions on that on purpose, man. That's why you got to listen to him.
Man, let's back this up, man. You admitting a whole lot of stuff, bro. Like he loved to just act like somebody acting like, bro. Like nigga, build around DJ, bro. Somebody tell me where have I said?
Mike. I'm asking you again. I'm not saying build around DJ. I'm saying DJ as the point guard. We go out, we move Trey, we go get this archetype player, blah blah blah, and DJ's the point guard every night. If he gets cooked, which we can admit, he gets cooked by Brunson. He gets cooked by
Brunson cooks everyone. I'm just gonna keep saying that.
I'm saying the upper echelon guys, right? They all cook DJ. It's expected.
They cook each other, Matt. Like that's what they do. That's why they're upper echelon.
What's the difference? I'm asking. What's the difference?
When we play the Knicks, who does Trey guard?
Hart, probably,
or no Josh Hart. Stop it, Matt.
Nigga guard a zone.
I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to remember earlier.
We be playing a reverse. We be playing like a reverse boxing one with Trey.
Honestly, who would they put him on? I mean, who would they put him on? Steven Simpson?
So Mike, answer that for me, Mike.
Floating around there, dog.
I forgot about Shea. I forgot about Shea.
That's why I was calling him Trey Bates, man.
Hey, me personally. That's saying me personally, Matt, though, I still think that, yes, you do better with all of that, bro. What you saying and you don't believe, so like, yeah. DJ will play defense.
So does he not get cooked? Mike, does he not get cooked by the up?
He will have moments of getting cooked, but he also will have moments of getting key, crucial stops and winning stops, in which is we seen it. The nigga get plenty of deflections. There's plenty of times when just, like I said, bro, it rubs off on everybody else, dog. Like, because DJ mess up, he hustles back, get a hand on the ball or something like that, stop ball. You know, Trey don't necessarily think he mess up, but, you know, our boy, he get fouled or something like that or whatever, is kind of numbers going the other way automatically every single time. Again, bro, I know you think I ain't saying DJ is a stopper. He was gonna be sitting there stopping people left and right though. But yes, nigga, we will be better as a defensive team.
We playing semantics.
Because we will be better. We will be better. We will be better as an overall team defensively.
Hey,
Yes,
Matt, let me ask you something, Matt. Hey, Matt, has the defense, had the points per game gone down since Trey been out the game? Been hurt?
Defensively?
Yeah. Points per game, have they gone down?
Yeah. We give up less points per game.
Have we held more teams under 500 in these past 14 games than we have all season?
You mean under 100?
Yeah.
Probably so. But again, DeMond, like
so I ask you this. Has our defense gotten better with Trey Young not playing?
You know, the internet when they had froze them out or something, or I'm froze.
You know that's a basketball guys like, bro. We're not gonna
hey, like, hey man, we tired of this man Cap, man. It's BS. I told you I call him Cap.
So hold on, DeMond. Name the good team we didn't play over these 14 games that we held.
No, I asked you a question. I just asked a question. Did you answer it? Did you answer my question?
You froze, bro. He gonna keep ducking it, bro. He keep freezing himself.
Basketball God said, no.
I guess I keep freezing. I don't know.
Yeah, you're freezing up.
What's the question?
I said our points per game have went down. You agreed. So then I said, hey, so our defense has got better since Trey Young been out, right?
Yes, again.
What'd he say?
I heard yes.
I heard yes.
Say yes?
He heard, yeah, he said yes.
Did he say yes?
And then he started to say some other BS, but like you said,
because
they cut him off.
Guy was like, we don't need to hit that mumbo jumbo.
You know how he go, but
so you know he about to say, but
yeah, he gonna cancel it right out. He'll say yes and cancel it right out.
I mean, Demond, name the good team we'd held under 100.
Clippers. What about that? That's not good enough.
Okay.
Number two team in the West. Number
like,
2 team in the West.
Do with anything, Matt. What's the league average though? How many points the league average on average per game, offensively?
Let me see. I think I want to say it's 110.
It's 110, but you're gonna sit here and say which teams we held under 100 when 100 and under is like 10 under league average.
Mike, if you hold
Matt. Look at that, Matt. The homeboy Clifton pulled it up. We've held teams under 104 times since Trey been out of 5 times.
So we only did it one time.
Hey, Clifton, pull up them teams.
How many? Bro, did you not hear what I just said though, Matt? Bro, the league average is 110, so that means even garbage teams score at least 110 a game, bro. And you finna sit here and nitpick on who we held under 100. In modern basketball that you like to talk about so much that, you know, it's about scoring.
Mike, everybody has a bad night.
Bro, you funny, bro. You hilarious.
Everybody does. Everybody.
I don't know, man. I hope Trey Young people see this. Y'all need to listen. If Trey Young got any people watching these shows, Trey Young, listen to me. You need to send Matt. You got to send him some merch, man. Something. Because my man Matt willing to die on the hill for you right now.
It's not about, but
please send him. You got to send him a token of appreciation, Trey. You got to a towel.
It's not about. I haven't even brought up Trey.
Please send him something.
It's not about Trey Young. It's not about Demond. It's not about Trey Young. It really is. Demond. It's not about Trey Young. It's about the overall team. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling Leon day before yesterday.
You don't care, Matt. You don't care.
I do, Demond. If we traded Demond, would you? Let's say I'm looking at the trade. I'm looking at the draft order, right? So if we can Portland right there in the top 3, they got your boy 8, and so they probably won't need a center. If we can trade DJ and that 7th or 8th pick, whatever it end up being, Trey is 7th
and go get an unproven prospect. No.
Yeah, would you trade DJ and number 8? Would you trade DJ and number 8 up to get Star?
Matt, this is considered one of the worst draft classes in recent memory.
I'll go get Sar. I would.
And Sar's going number one.
I'll trade DJ.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you could trade the number one. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. But that don't change. That don't change.
CBS, I saw him going on CBS.
That don't change your defensive issues in the backcourt, though. Right?
But Kobe's a good defender, DeMond. A really good defender.
But Trey not. So you still got that issue
DeMond,
right
if
there.
We just said, DeMond, if we just agreed that DJ get cooked by the upper echelon guards anyway, it's not a difference.
It is. That's why we lose the game.
If Brunson scored 36 versus DJ and he scored 38 versus Trey, what's the difference?
Listen, Matt. I know what you're trying to. I know your angle you're trying to work. But listen, you're getting a good sample size of this Hawks team with DJ.
Of what?
You got 14 games of sample right here. You told me, I remember you told me you only need a 10 to make a decision about Quinn Snyder. You got 14 games right here. So what you should be doing right now is giving your boy Quinn Snyder credit for unlocking DJ.
I mean, DeMond, I already know Quinn can coach, but
how come he couldn't coach us to a 500 record with Trey Young?
DeMond, I just said they were missing their starting wings.
What are we missing right now in the past 14 games? Who has not missed a game in the past 14 games?
But DeMond, we missed this guy here, that guy over there, this guy over there, but not your wing position when you play majority.
So you telling me? So Jalen Johnson
Mike
is more.
talks
So
about
Jalen
all the
Johnson.
time we're under small.
Okay.
I mean, we're undersized.
So what you telling me is that Jalen Johnson is more important than Trey Young when it comes to winning games?
No, I'm saying if defensively, he's really important.
You telling
Trey
me
defensively is
you
really
just told
important.
me the reason we lost those games is because Jalen Johnson was not playing.
Hey, bro. Hey,
that's what you just told me.
Andre.
No, they didn't get out back-to-back games, man.
Hey, I was saying
one went out on the Saturday, the other one went out on the Tuesday.
So who's more important to winning, Trey Young or Jalen Johnson?
Jalen Johnson.
I mean, Trey's more important, DeMond. But I'm saying I don't know a lot of teams in the NBA that can win and your two wings are out.
Then why you keep saying Jalen Johnson didn't play so we could? Trey Young should be winning games then.
But it's not just Jalen; it's also Dre as well. Dre is
a bench player. You telling me a bench player?
Really,
a bench guy?
You know he on the bench for maintenance. I mean, for
right now, does he start? Yes or no?
Because we got nobody else.
No. Does he start? Yes or no?
Jalen, our best player. I told y'all. The nigga, Brad's only
he
hope.
Start right now, DeMond. He start right now, but
it's the only hope, dog.
I mean, because of injury, but DeMond and Mike. I know y'all like DJ, and I understand that it's a very strong.
I don't like DJ.
I say all the time.
I'm about winning, bro. I'm about
like DJ. Y'all like DJ. Everybody like DJ for off the court stuff.
Put anybody out there that's gonna win games. I don't care who out there.
Hey man,
I'm with mine on that one. Like,
everybody knows who my favorite
but
player
I told
is.
y'all that. I don't care who out there as long as we winning.
Hey, look though, if they would have been listening to me and playing my dog, we would have been winning. But y'all be hating. You know what I'm saying? My nigga should have been playing. He should have been on the franchise, been part of the franchise since the beginning of the year. He should have been playing. Yeah, bro. Like y'all be hating, man. I put my dog out there.
No talent. That was hilarious.
Matt, can you at least come around? Can you at least come around on Vit, man? Like, can we get that out of you?
Come around on what?
On Vit.
What about him?
You said he don't have no talent.
He don't.
He's a Quinn. Oh, by the way, he's a Quinn guy. I just want to let you know that.
Hey,
your coach loves him.
Quinn probably trying to pick up.
Quinn. Hey, I bet you Quinn ended up saying something similar to like he said about JJ after a while. He like,
you know what's killing me? What I don't understand right now? I don't understand why Matt should be bigging up Quinn right now.
He really
He's
should.
7-7 with DJ and Vic.
He making it happen, man.
Why don't you like Vic? Matt, why don't you like Vic?
You should be excited, man. Considering with Trey Young, he could even keep us above 500.
Because he decided that he ain't like Vic. That's what it was. You know, once
you
he made up his mind,
Snyder.
Darren, I told Mike,
you should be picking up Landry Fields. I gotta get Landry
$100 in Bitcoin if that Krejci's on our roster next season.
No,
I want that bet. I want that bet.
Time out. Let's get this right. Time out, because this nigga moving it again, bro. He changing it, dog. That was not the bet, bro. You owe me $100 if Vic is on any roster. You said he won't be on any roster, bro. What Kool-Aid at? Because Kool-Aid, remember that day? Kool-Aid was like, go ahead and pay him his money, man.
Well, his best shot is in Atlanta. His best shot is in Atlanta, Mike. So, I mean, if I was you, I would try to change it to Atlanta. I would take me in for what I'm saying right now. Because
I want in on that bet. I want in on that bet.
Try to change the bet, man.
I think Vic would be here, bro. I think Vic would be
Go
here.
ahead. Across the NBA? All right, let's do
that. Signed to like a 2-year contract anyway. Or just on a 2-way.
I didn't make no bet. You say you did this, Matt. You said you volunteered to give me $100 if Vic's on the team, bro. I ain't say nothing. You just up and open your mouth and said that.
So he's gonna be on this team.
NBA active contract.
He's gonna be on this team, Matt. Quinn loves Vic, bro. In case you can't tell.
Bro,
so
you see this right here?
You think he loves it?
Yeah, you see that right there,
yeah.
Matt? You see that? You see that? The homeboy coaches at Quinn been coaching his ass off. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna say it again. I went the day Trey Young got hurt and went for surgery. I went in that space with
Can't remember, Matt,
with all those cats and Chris. I went in that space with all them cats, and I told them, y'all should be excited. We gonna see if Quinn Snyder can coach. That dude coaching his ass off. He had 14 games. He coaching his ass off, and you ain't giving him no credit, man. Because you know if you give him credit, you got to give the players credit. That include Murray.
I don't have a problem with
Southside. You right, Southside. You right.
I just said if he went to Portland, that would be better. If he was on Portland, if he was on Minnesota.
I think we got to spend more time. I think we need to spend a little bit more time talking about the impact that Vic has made during this 500 streak. I mean, for real though, Vic and Bruno, bro, it make you want to chop Quinn in the throat. Like, why you ain't been playing them, Negro?
There you go, right there.
What?
And I said the same thing, finisher. I said the same thing. Bro, I went into that space and I said it. What have I been saying all year about Quinn Snyder? He only played 9 guys. I've told y'all that the whole year.
Being for real, Bruno and Vic bring energy to the team that no one else brings.
And you know what else I said?
You play strong.
Now he got to play dudes he wouldn't even be playing right now.
Bro, he should have been played Vic and
none of these dudes, if we healthy, none of those dudes playing. Garrison Matthews ain't playing. Fernando ain't playing. Vic ain't playing. None of them dudes playing. Vic wouldn't even be on the team right now. Who was healthy?
Rightfully so, Damon. If we was a championship team, would they be on our roster? No.
I mean, I'm telling you, man.
Real talk, though. If we was a championship team,
Quinn Snyder, he has been forced to play those guys because he don't have a choice now due to injury. He don't have a choice.
Exactly. If
now he got to come up with shit. Now he got to coach instead of being lazy. Oh, I'm gonna throw Trey and Murray and blah blah.
Most championship teams have a 9-man rotation. The Bucks.
We ain't a championship team.
But I'm saying,
we in the championship. We have no reason to play 9 dudes. We need to be playing 11 at a minimum.
And plus, the way they were playing earlier this season, everyone's job, like I said, everyone's job should have been. You should have been calling up people from the G League, sending people down to the G League, seeing who really wants to be on the roster, who doesn't.
I just want all the Hawks fans. I just want y'all to imagine this for a second. For all the Hawks fans who coming along a little bit on Vic, and y'all somewhat liking what you see finally. You know, I've been trying to tell y'all this. You know, been trying to say it. but anyway, though, just imagine this though. He ain't even playing in his right position. Like,
what is his right position?
He's a point guard, bro. He's a point guard.
Also, he's only what, like 23?
He's 22.
Yeah, Vic young.
he's young at that too, and like that's what be driving me crazy when fans be writing him off so quick. I'm like, bro, like y'all don't realize how young he is. He's again one of those European players who basically been a pro since like a very long time and stuff though. But like, bro, just an assist guy. Even Clint screw everybody assists up though. But bro, he was hitting Clint on some good stuff. Like, good job. I mean, yeah, sometimes he can pass it too much when he like, bro, just shoot that hole. But bro, he point guard. Matt, you slick gave him a compliment earlier, but I be saying it all the time too, because when DJ or Trey, that's why you say this all the time. Like Vic need to be on team because you already got 2 point guards who freaking shoot. Like it's okay to have your backup point guard, your third one or whatever come in and he ain't looking to shoot. Like just to be a playmaker to mix it up. Because a lot of times when we do get in trouble, right? What Vic? Yeah, and he's 6'8". He like 6'8". So they're saying a lot of times now, even when we get in trouble, even in like all right, we 500, 7-7. The games that we have lost or whatever, a lot of times it was because the offense wasn't there or would be stagnant in a sense. And DJ kind of doing this bull crap and it ain't quite working that game. He ain't quite moving it. Those are times where I'm like, Quinn, why you ain't got Vic on the ball, bro? And Vic the one who bringing it down because you ensuring that the ball going to move. Go ahead, bro.
Mike, do you know what Vic was doing prior to December the 22nd?
I don't care.
Oh, no, it matters. Because if he was as valuable as Mike is proclaiming, he would be not at a Raleigh's in Iowa playing for the Iowa Jayhawks.
Matt, like you're okay. So you love Coach. I like Coach Quinn too. If Coach Quinn loves Vic, I don't understand why you don't love the man.
That's a leap. Who said that?
How old is
Derek you would have added him to the roster before December if he loved him? Or are you saying, Darren, he wanted to give? No,
I'm saying he wouldn't have added his ass back. He wouldn't have added his ass back to the roster.
Listen, Matt. This is so hilarious. What Matt should be doing is praising his guy Landry for cutting Miles Norris and giving Vic the 2-way. But see, he can't do that because he already trashed Vic.
He hate Vic, though. I mean, that's what he should just say. Whatever you hate Vic.
You should be hyping up Landry. You should be like, look, the see Landry make a move. He know what he do. But you can't do that now because you've trashed Vic.
I mean, everybody keeps saying that Quinn loves Vic. I'm like, where y'all get that from? I mean, I get it. I mean, I don't know.
I just look at Mike. The way I look at it is
3 days before Christmas.
No, because when he signed them, it messed everything up. But you couldn't sign anyone else, and they held on to that position. They signed that man when he was injured, and they knew he couldn't play.
So that's
where they do that at?
Yeah,
I mean, it could be the fact that he was the only player on the wire that knew Quinn's system somewhat, or not his system because he didn't.
How Vic know his system?
Another limitation is you had a full roster spot, so you couldn't even go get an NBA player. Because we had no NBA contracts to give out. The only move they could make without cutting nobody, well, technically you cut them, but it just moved somebody off one of the 2-way contracts. So it ain't like he could have went and got an NBA player.
Team, right?
He could have went and got an NBA player because we couldn't offer an NBA contract.
I mean, we all know that he was signed to the G League. He was signed for to be on the G League team.
Oh, Matt, guess what though? We play whatchamacallit tomorrow though, so it's gonna be interesting to see. I know he ain't gonna stop them. We play Boston tomorrow because that's the first thing you said. Like when I had brought up like some games ago, and I was like, man, I always like talk big about my boy Vic, but like he's been good defensively, surprisingly to me. Like he's been a lot better than I've ever like taken notice. So I'm like, okay, Vic actually. Like not a liability, like he's making kind of an impact on defense. So all I'm saying is the first thing that you went to, bro. I know you. What you about to say, bro? I know you ain't finna try to talk no crypto, bro. Like I heard.
No.
Hey, real quick. Hey, I gotta end the stream, man. I gotta put the son to bed. Hey,
Mike,
but we gonna get backstage, man. We gotta finish this backstage, man. We got to finish that. Hey, I'm gonna drop the link if y'all want to come hang out backstage, but I gotta end the stream, man, so I can put my son to sleep and stuff. But here go the link if you want to come hang out backstage.
Hey, we got some squares available.
Yep, some squares available. You better get it while it's hot. We backstage bullshit and finishing this conversation. But salute to everybody who tapped in, man. We appreciate the support, and we will catch you tomorrow night. I'll be here for what time? I got to tell the game because my son. You know, he a champion now. They got a little pizza party.
Yeah.
They got a little pizza party tomorrow, so I got to take him to that. But if I'm back before the game start, I'm still doing a watch along. I just don't know what time I'm gonna be back. It might be second half. We're gonna do it. So tap in with us, man. We up out of here, man. Salute to everybody who tapped in. Peace. Oh, I didn't hit the wrong damn button, man.
You hit the right one.
I do all that talking, then hit the wrong button.
Hopefully both know